What's happening? Hello and welcome to the KVJ show. It is a Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday, hump day.
See, Virginia got all that clown makeup off her face. Good.
It was so hard.
Yes. Okay. Well,
Scrubbed and scrubbed.
we'll deal with all that stuff today. Let you know how dinner went last night.
A lot of people had comments about that entire bit.
Oh, I
You
know.
can just stop at a lot of people had comments.
You could have fueled the whole KVJ hate song just from that Facebook post.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do an extended remix today.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right. Well, it's just part of the fun we're going to get to here today. Camp KVJ is going to be coming up in 1 hour from now. Also, Jaybird, apparently you had quite a night last night. And that was after our big dinner.
There are nights, and then there are nights, my friends. Oh.
Yeah.
You came out of the bathroom, like everybody was leaving, and we
we
were
were waiting for you because Virginia has to do this photo. So
I
it's
want
like,
to do a picture of all of us. I
Yes.
like having a family picture.
yeah, she likes these photos, so we're like, okay, all right. But it's already dragging on into the evening, and so we're standing there. And
And we think Jason must be in there pooping
I'm
because
like,
he's in there
this
forever.
dude-
Was I in there that long?
Yes.
Oh, I was texting. Okay, that makes sense.
Texting, a.k.a. pooping.
I swear to you, I tell y'all, if I was pooping, I want to go into a fancy restaurant and drop one.
Look, when you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm not judging.
I swear that is not what happened.
boy's in there a while. And I'm like,
Really?
yeah, I'm like,
How long was I in there for?
so long we almost discussed going in there and taking a
Yeah.
photo with you on the toilet.
We were going to go into you, but it was like individual bathrooms. It wasn't like one big one with stalls, and we couldn't get in. We
Oh.
tried to get in.
You know what? Honestly, there was a guy, because you're right, there was 3 of them, and they were unisex bathrooms.
Right.
And a guy went in there, he kind of cut me and beat me to the punch, and then all 3 were used, so that was at least 3 minutes. I swear I'm defending myself.
People that poop have all kind of excuses.
I know, he's worked it all out.
Detail. Oh, there was a guy.
I swear.
Random guy nobody saw.
I swear.
Yeah.
Oh, just you pooped.
I did not.
So we got a lot of things to get to with all that excitement going on here today. So stick around for the Wednesday KVJ show.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, are you excited like I'm excited? Kim Kardashian has new products coming out, and this one actually speaks to me.
It does.
Yes, bring it, girl. I need you. Before we get into these new projects that are going to make her more money, because that's exactly what she needs, Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, if you are fans of the whole Breaking Bad stuff, they both posted on their Instagram and their Twitter pictures of 2 donkeys with just the caption, soon. Causing fans to then speculate, does this mean that the Breaking Bad movie is shooting soon? Or maybe they're going to be doing another like TV show spinoff soon?
They're doing that a lot now with these shows. They're coming out with a movie. They did it with Entourage. They also did it with Deadwood from HBO.
Yeah, I don't know. There was some project. It's been a couple months since I had heard about it, but I think it was focusing on Aaron Paul's character from Breaking Bad. And then I think like Bryan Cranston might have cameo. So I don't know if it's in the future or it's in the past. Probably at this point, because it's been some years since they finished Breaking Bad. I mean, you're talking what, probably 5 years?
Yeah.
6 years?
It's going to be tough to do that prequel.
Yeah, that's why I think it's probably going to be a continuation, but maybe they'll do some flashbacks or something along those lines.
I would love to see a sequel to it all. I don't want to see a prequel. I don't care about all that.
Yeah, well, the hope is some are holding out the hope that maybe they'll find a way to have Bryan Cranston's character in this.
I think it'd do well.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that George Lopez has Mexican restaurants?
Makes
No.
sense.
I did not know that either, but apparently back in 2017, he opened up his first, and then he opened up a second in Phoenix, and now he's going to be doing a whole chain of them called George Lopez's Chingon Kitchen, where he'll do like a whole bunch of guacamole and salsa and all kinds of yummy stuff. Just every time I look at him, I think about, isn't he the one that took his wife's kidney and then divorced her?
I don't know, man. There's so many there's so many weird different stories with
You
that whole
told
thing.
me that, and now it's in my head.
Well, Kevin told me that, so it's in my head.
Yes, he did do that.
He definitely did.
Yes.
That's heavy, man. If somebody gives you a kidney, I mean,
But I thought
I feel like you got to stay with them for life.
I thought you defended him and said it wasn't the way the media's making it. I don't know.
And finally here, what has Kim Kardashian done now that has me so excited?
Kevin, I'm choosing to exercise my right to protest the dirt of the day.
Sure,
Hell no, the dirt must go. Hell no, the dirt must go.
Just kidding. I don't have a Kim Kardashian story.
Oh, I like that trick. That's great.
I do, actually. That'd have been a great trick, right?
You know what? Every time he walks back in, just say Kardashian and then see if he just keeps walking back out. You might be able to keep this going on all day long.
That's his kryptonite.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No, she really is launching her own Spanx. Now, she's not calling it Spanx because that's trademarked, but it's going to be called Kimono. It's shapewear, and I'm a big fan of shapewear, so look for it to be out very soon. Kimono shapewear.
Buying shapewear is a lot easier than working out
Yeah.
and eating healthy.
Even if you do work out, Kevin, you don't know about the things we have to deal with the cellulite and just the unsmooth areas. This shapewear really helps you look just smooth and sleek.
Okay.
And you would never know we're wearing it.
Really? So
Until
it's
we
lies.
tell you on the radio.
Lies.
It's lies. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, OJ has taken a walk down memory lane. Not to recount his take of how he murdered a few people, but to give his thoughts on Michael Jackson and the 10-year anniversary of his passing.
He is loving being on social media.
And just for the record, OJ did not kill Michael Jackson, in case you were wondering. That's not one of his victims.
Michael found out, he called me and said, OJ, you got to take the kids up to Neverland Ranch. They love it. And I did. And it was wondrous. The kids would come up, they would bring some of their friends, and it was so great that I started bringing my adult friends up there. Michael was never there, but he always had gifts for the kids. My point is, I could never debate anybody about Michael Jackson. I didn't know enough about his private life to do that.
See, OJ's on the run. That's what that noise is. He's just murdered again, and he's running from the scene of the crime, and that's why you have this air blowing into his phone.
What I do know is my experience with him is that he was a kind and generous soul. Rest in peace, Michael.
Coming from OJ Simpson, you get my stamp of approval.
OJ doesn't even seem real to me.
If OJ says you're innocent, does that mean you're guilty?
Yeah, Michael's like beyond the grave saying, shut up, OJ.
Shut up, OJ. Do not speak my name.
People don't necessarily want to clear your name. OJ Simpson would like to vouch for you.
He just seems like he wants to talk.
He
doesn't
does.
he?
He does.
Well, he's, what is he, free now? And he's on Twitter, and so he's just got a lot of things to share.
He's been watching all those OJ parody accounts on Twitter for years and building up all this, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. And
Yeah.
so he is full throttle OJ.
Your OJ's not bad.
Thank you.
Well, Instagram is coming forward. Their CEO says, we're not spying on you. I know you're seeing these ads that seem like they're catered just for you. Jaybird gets on Instagram and it's all about pizza and Bigfoot. No, that's just a coincidence.
There's two ways that can happen. One is dumb luck, which can happen. The second is you might be talking about something because it's top of mind because you've been interacting with that type of content more recently. So maybe you're really into food and restaurants.
Yeah.
You saw a restaurant on Facebook or on Instagram. You maybe like the thing. It's top of mind. Maybe that's subconscious, and then it bubbles up later. I think this kind of happens often in ways that are really subtle, but we don't look at your messages. We don't listen on your microphone. Doing so would be super problematic for a lot of different reasons.
Did he just kind of Jedi mind trick us a little bit?
I
Yeah.
think it sounded like that, yeah.
It could be just dumb luck. Okay, whatever. We don't buy it.
It's subconsciously in your. No, I'm not buying. That sounds suspicious.
It does.
Okay. Got also some new music for you to check out here today. Chris Brown and Justin Bieber have gotten together for a song, Don't Check on Me.
Don't check on me if we're not together. And it's probably for a reason. Every heartbreak has its season. It ain't always summer in June. Don't check on me if we're not together. Then it's probably for a reason. Every heartbreak has its season. It ain't always summer in June.
Okay, how about that? There you go. What do you think about that?
It ain't no Beauty in the Beat. I'm a big Beauty in the Beat fan of Bieber.
I know you are.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how it does. And Vero Beach's very own Jake Owen has done a country cover version of Cher's Believe for Pride Month. What do you think about this?
But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the only one. No. Do you believe in life after love? Yeah, I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. Do you believe in life after love?
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't hate that at all.
Interesting little mix there. Jake Owen. It even sounds like he countryed it up more than he usually does.
Real country.
It's real country.
Yeah, that's more country than Jake Owen usually dips into. That's country for Jake Owen.
That is heavy country.
That is heavy country. So there you go. That is your viral audio.
Looking for what's going on in South Florida? Sign up for our KVJ blast and stay connected.
Gonna be free right about
Norwegian
now.
Cruise Line's Take All Free sale is here. Book now and get all free offers. Free unlimited open bar, free specialty dining, free Wi-Fi, and friends and family sail free. And free shore excursions to explore destinations like Alaska, the Bahamas, and the Caribbean. Plus, get free or reduced airfare on select cruises. Visit ncl.com, call your travel professional, or call 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Feel free. Ships registry Bahamas and USA. Restrictions apply.
Save during the summer sales event at Audi Coral Springs, South Florida's volume Audi dealer. Now through July 1st, lease a 2019 A4 for just $298 a month. The popular 2019 Q5 for $373 a month. Or a 2019 A6 for only $559 a month. These are 10,000 miles per year leases. That's right, 10,000 miles per year. The summer sales event going on now through July 1st at Audi Coral Springs off the Sawgrass at 441. $39.97 down plus tax, tags, and fees due at signing. See dealer for details.
They said it was impossible to send humans to space, impossible to get them to the moon. They even said it was impossible to walk on the surface. But on July 20th, 1969, we left a footprint on the moon to show the world we decide what's possible. Come celebrate the 50th anniversary of the day we conquered impossible. Only at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Visit KennedySpaceCenter.com for more details. Look up.
With the power, speed, and precision of a United States aircraft carrier, Aztil Squadron of over 100 trucks are fighting for your freedom.
402, expected approach time 32.
Freedom from the sweltering South Florida heat. Visit AzTilAC.com right now to schedule your $28 complete tune-up.
99, take overhead, Mother Angel 7.
Call 888-729-8452. One of the largest ream dealers in the nation. Aztil Air Conditioning. Boots on the ground in the battle against heat and humidity.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard no fee guarantee, or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Think of all the changes that have occurred in just the last 20 years. The internet, mobile devices, breakthroughs in healthcare, and science. The world is rapidly changing. Shouldn't high school be the time to prepare for new opportunities and to explore options? Introducing Destinations Career Academy, a new kind of high school. Destinations Career Academy is a tuition-free online high school that combines traditional courses with career-focused electives. Students gain real-world skills for college or career in high-demand industries like IT, healthcare, business, and more, all while earning a high school diploma. Destinations Career Academy empowers students to keep pace with a changing world, follow their passion, and find their own destination. Enrollment is now open for students entering grades 9 through 12. To learn more, visit destinationsacademy.com/Florida.
Hey, it's Jaybird. If you're looking for something delicious to eat with the family, bring them to Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. Now, this is the delicious restaurant we always celebrate our Cinco de Mayo at. The children's menu is very much on point. The child's fajitas, I'm getting a lot of feedback on that. The kids are loving them. They also have a lot of great stuff you can get for vegetarians. They've got the bean burro. Am I rolling my R's good enough, Kev? Bean burro.
Burro, it's good for you,
okay,
yeah.
I'm getting
Burro,
better.
yes.
All
Look
right.
at you.
Now, Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill is located at 5949 Congress Avenue. Very easy to find, and they can cater your birthday parties or your holiday festivities, and they can even add stuff onto your party menu that's not on their main menu. Brenda and Jay, they are the owners of Rosalita's, and they're going to work real hard to making sure you get the food that you want. So go ahead, give Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill a try, 5949 Congress Avenue, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Do you want another truck or a truck like no other? How about deals on that truck during Ram Truck Month? Right now, get 20% off MSRP on select all-new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn or Tradesman models in dealer stock the longest. Go to ramtrucks.com to find your local Ram dealer and hurry in for great deals on the truck with capabilities that don't exist in any other truck in its class, like available air suspension. And right now, get 20% off MSRP on select all-new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn or Tradesman models in dealer stock the longest. The all-new Ram 1500, Motor Trend's 2019 Truck of the Year. Come in now during Ram Truck Month for deals like no other. Class based on light-duty pickups. On oldest 15% inventory of 2019 model year Ram 1500 Bighorn or Tradesman models as of 6/4/19 while dealer stock lasts. Offer not available on lease offers or with any other manufacturer incentive offers. See dealer for details. Take retail delivery by 7/1/19. Ram is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
Summer means picnics, parties, and getting together. Are you ready? Walgreens is, and we're just minutes away with great deals on all your summer essentials, including 12-pack soft drinks like Coke and Pepsi, 3 for $9.99, limit 3. And 24-pack Dasani water, buy one, get one free, limit 4. With great prices and easy in, easy out, your summer starts here. Walgreens, trusted since 1901. Offers valid with card while supplies last. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See store for details.
You know, the great thing about MD Now is they are open 365 days a year, including holidays from 8 to 8, and a physician is always on site. And no appointment is ever necessary with MD Now. They love to get you in and get you out, too, super fast. Find the location nearest you, mymdnow.com.
Peace of mind, it's one of the most important things we can have, and sometimes the most elusive. I'm Glenn Levine from the Law Offices of Anna John Levine. If your loved one is a victim of nursing home abuse, call the Law Office of Anna John Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit, 10,000 miles per year, zero security, expires 6/30/19.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go to Greco Kia and make the switch to a new Forte just $159 a month during the Greco Kia Summer Switch. That's right, make the switch to a new Kia for less than $200 a month. It's Kia's Summer Sticker Sales Event, where you'll lease a new 2019 Kia Forte LXS, just $159 a month, only $3069 due. A new 2019 Sorento LX, $239 a month, $3593 due, both 36 months. Or take a test drive in the all-new 2020 award-winning Kia Telluride, now in stock and ready for immediate delivery. So go to Greco Kia for new Fortes, just $159 a month, Sorrentos $239 a month, or take a test drive in the all-new Telluride. Only during the Summer Switch at Greco Kia of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton.
We'll save you thousands, we guarantee it.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
KVJ not only does a radio show, but also does an after-the-show podcast. Watch or listen on kvjshow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jaybird?
Do you guys struggle with guilt at all in your life? Is that an emotion that kind of holds you back a bit?
Yes.
It does?
I struggle with it a lot, and I overextend myself as a parent because I'm feeling guilty about maybe not doing enough for the kids, and then I don't take care of myself. Or, guilt, a lot of guilt.
What about you, Kev?
No, I do a lot of terrible things I feel great about.
Riggy.
Rig for life.
Well, there's that kind of guilt you're talking about. Do you ever have anything in your life, like back when you were younger, that you hold on to? Because some people really struggle with just moving on with guilty feelings. Do you have anything like that going?
Yeah, I do. I struggle because I've said things that have hurt people's feelings, and
What? Wait, hold on.
What?
Hold on, you've hurt people's feelings, Virginia?
I don't believe it.
What? Wait, when do you think you ever did something so callous?
I mean, just yesterday.
I mean, I just can't even believe this. What a revelation.
Well, somebody that listens to the Weird Whatever podcast, we talk about a lot of feelings on that podcast. And
soy boy.
Yeah, no, you're right. And guilt comes up a lot. And so, tell me if you guys agree with this. Could this help, or is this too chippy, man? Someone said if you're really struggling with guilty feelings, what you need to do is sit down and write yourself a forgiveness letter. Write everything out and put it in much detail as you everything you're struggling with. If you have to apologize to the people that you feel like you've wronged, if it's yourself, you put all of that in the letter. But here's the key: you write it all out and then you burn the letter so nobody finds the letter. You don't want anyone finding anything.
That's so soy boy.
I
Right at your feelings.
They told me that it works amazing. They said you will feel so much better, like a weight has been lifted off of your soul, depending on what you're struggling with.
But you haven't actually apologized to the person, or...
So I knew you were going to ask that. They said what it does is it gets you in the practice, kind of you're ready to do. Once you write it out and you have your thoughts together and you feel better within yourself, now you're able to face, if it's a person that you have to go apologize to, you're able to do it with more of a clear head, clearer soul. So you guys do not like this.
I don't know. I mean, I've never done it, so I guess I shouldn't judge it until I've tried it. But to me, it just sounds like maybe you're practicing a speech of apology, not you're writing yourself a letter. That sounds kind of hippie. I'm going to write myself a letter and then burn it.
It's supposed to, I mean, you don't have to burn it, but it is supposed to kind of just get all those emotions out. I get it. It sounds soy boy. I get it.
I do like that it maybe is prepping you for the speech you're going to make one day to the person.
You don't want to screw up an apology.
But I don't think it's just about that, though. I think it is about you kind of moving on from it. I'm interested to see if anybody out there has ever done that before, and did it really work, or is the advice I'm getting soy boy?
Fascinating.
Okay.
It's funny that you bring up about apologies, because that's what's on my mind, too. I know you watched that show Community. Did you?
Yes, Community, yes.
Did you know about what was happening behind the scenes with, so the guy who's in charge of the whole show is called a showrunner. And then there's a bunch of writers. And I guess the showrunner, the guy in charge, just did this 7-minute apology. And he's apologizing to one of the female writers that he harassed. And he admits to all the stuff that he did to her, like he had a crush on her. And then when she told him that she wasn't interested, then he started sabotaging her career as a comedy writer. And it was like this.
Oh, wow.
He did this 7-minute apology where dude just falls on the sword. He's so completely honest. It is such a compelling listen.
So when someone does that, you as a woman, do you think he deserves forgiveness?
I do, because I also heard from his victim who forgives him, and I think if the victim forgives him, we don't have any say. If they have squashed the beef and she forgives him for what he did, then nobody has any right to chime in.
Is this a comedian that did this come out a while ago and it's just kind of resurfacing again?
Maybe.
Okay, because this sounds familiar.
I just heard the whole 7-minute tape of his apology, and I was like, wow.
No, that's an apology. 7 minutes?
I mean,
Can you imagine writing that one out?
He goes so detailed on it, and he goes so deep on all of his sins and talks about the backstory of why he did it and how he's learned from it. It was truly insightful and fascinating.
Okay.
But that's how you do an apology.
7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't write the letter and then burn it. Well, I think it also depends on what you are apologizing. That's a big one.
It's a really big one.
I don't think you burn the letter. You apologize to the person.
What I got on my mind here today, yesterday or this week, I know we had been talking because there was places where random pieces of excrement had popped up, and then that thing of when you're the person who discovers it, unfortunately, you got to try to determine, okay, animal or human. We had that story just yesterday, if you remember that, in the Whacked Out News about the guy, I think it was in North Lauderdale, that was caught on camera pulling into his neighbor's driveway hopping out of his car, dropping a deuce, taking off his shirt, and driving away right over it.
We think he used it to wipe.
That video was up last night. My wife was watching. I'm like, oh, okay, there it is. Here's the audio from it.
Wilton Thomas is trying to be understanding.
I know when it comes on for you to go, you have to go.
But you can imagine his frustration when he saw some dude dropping a deuce on his driveway.
This is in the news?
I even researched it to make sure it wasn't like some goofy YouTube channel. It said it was the local news.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It doesn't say, you can't say dropping a deuce on the local news.
It gets goofier.
He could have drove himself right towards the coconut tree and do what he want to do there. That would be no problem. But in my driveway, just open his door and just start to pull his shirt all the way over and then stoop down, and that was it.
This is really unbelievable. I'm glad we're getting a play-by-play breakdown of specifically what happened. This is more in depth than what we had in yesterday's Whacked Out News.
Thomas says when he got home, it was too late to take care of it right away, so he waited until Sunday morning to take on the turd.
He dropped a T-bomb as a newscaster.
That ain't news.
It can't be, right?
No.
Do you know the news outlet that did this?
Goofy news.
According to our prep service, it said the local news in the area.
No.
I want to find out what news station this was.
They can't say turd.
I went in the hot sun, scrape it up, pour it into a bag, and then I pour bleach, wash the whole thing off.
He just wants an apology from the person responsible.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, you got to find out who it was that dropped this investigative report.
You're right, because it does not sound... I can't see Channel 12 doing a piece like that.
No.
He would not use that language.
No.
When he saw some dude dropping a deuce on his driveway.
He doesn't even have a real newscaster voice.
No, that's what we would say, and we are goofy news.
He's got YouTube voice.
So if you ever come across this type problem, there is now an app for you. I was reading the description on it. It's called iNaturalist, and it's an app that can analyze things that you see in life, in the wild, in nature, anything from footprints, leaves, snakes, and even poo, and you snap a photo of it, and it will tell you the origin of it. That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It is amazing.
It is, but how accurate is it?
Well, I would like to try it out. I haven't had a chance because I just was reading about it yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to download it. And
let's all go in the woods.
I plan on today, going to your driveway, Virginia, and leaving you a present, and then I'll try out my app, and then we can know for sure how accurate it is.
See, if it was yours, I'd be less grossed out and more like giving you comedy points.
Okay. All right. So if you see him in your driveway tonight, be like, oh, okay, he's just doing a show experiment.
It's a bit.
He's trying out his new app.
So I am doing some research. It's saying that report is from ABC Channel 7 News.
Yeah, Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said turd on the news.
That's the link they bring me to.
Wow. Getting a little loose.
Now, when you read the actual report, the print part, they don't use that kind of language. So, but the video does.
It's Miami. We got to be a little edgy here.
Fascinating.
That is
If they can say turd on the news, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
But you can imagine his frustration when he saw some dude dropping a deuce on his driveway.
Okay, yeah, okay.
All right, I gotta listen to this report.
There you go. All right, fascinating stuff. Yeah, so it's an app you can try out if you're a nature lover. Apparently, it's very handy. It sounded like almost what it does is it takes a photo and then it's kind of uploaded to, like they have nature specialists and people who know excrement, like your Professor Poo. Like you can be like, oh, that's definitely a bear.
I'm a doctor of dung.
Dr. Dung is standing by to try to analyze your photo of poo. So I don't know how accurate it is, but there's a lot of questions. But if anybody wants to try it out, it's called iNaturalist.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents to report on your roadways. Another check on traffic coming up in just a little bit. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Trane AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a Trane. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Eliza live on stage.
You think men judge women harshly? They do. We're judging your hair. We're judging your shoes. We scan you like Predator. Every atom, every molecule of your DNA, we go through it like scanning for physical abnormalities. Is he balding? Okay, but is it in a weird way?
Saturday, July 20th, 8 p.m., Hard Rock Event Center. Tickets on sale now. Go to myhrl.com. Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino.
All right, we got a 2-day Universal Orlando ticket plus 2 days free.
That's 4 days. Thank you, Coca-Cola.
That's all 3 parks, right?
Oh, yeah, and a whole lot of days to use them.
We could do a couple days at Volcano Bay.
Then Universal's Islands of Adventure.
Then Universal Studios.
Or Volcano Bay.
Yeah, Krakatoa, Waturi Beach.
Or Universal Studios.
That's Minions, Transformers.
Then Islands of Adventure.
Ooh, Hulk, Spider-Man.
And to Volcano.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I like where your head's at.
Florida residents, grab an ice-cold Coca-Cola and get 2 days free with a 2-day park-to-park Universal Orlando ticket.
2 days free. So 2 studios.
Rocket, Mommy.
And 4 islands.
Raptors, Kong. How long can we keep this going?
To December 20th, thanks to Coca-Cola. This is so on.
Florida residents, come now through December 20th. Use promo code COKE. Details at universalorlando.com. Not valid at the front gate. Purchase by date extended to September 30th. Blockout dates and restrictions apply.
Why are more people making the move to the new Land Rover Treasure Coast? Because it's different here. Our service is open 6 days with no waiting. Sales is open every day and will deliver to your home or office. Why? Because you deserve the best.
New 2019 Land Rover Discovery Sport SE, $349 a month or 1.9% financing.
Land Rover Treasure Coast on US 1 just north of Midway Road.
36-month lease, $39.95 total due. 0 security deposit plus tax with approved credit. Financing on select models.
There's no place like home. It has a certain magic all its own. And memories are made there every day. A lifetime of good times shared along the way. Have yourself a Bluebell Country Day.
Nostalgia is all the rage. What's old is new again, like Bluebell's classic award-winning fudge bars. Frozen chocolate fudge on a stick that tastes better than ever. In 12 packs for you to try all over again and again and again.
A lifetime of good times shared along the way. Have yourself a Bluebell Country Day.
Look for Bluebell ice cream at all Walmart Supercenters, Walmart Neighborhood Markets.
Florida Community Bank is now Synovus, bringing our customers expanded locations and ATM access across the Southeast. We're still here to serve you. Still brewing the same pretty good coffee. Still greeting you with the same friendly faces. And still putting our communities first. So come say hi, West Palm Beach. FCB is now Synovus, the bank of here. Banking products are provided by Synovus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You know, the great thing about going to the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center is you are in the best hands possible. You know, if you're thinking about anything plastic surgery, big, small, Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb are so amazing. You've got to go in there and meet them face to face. Not only are they board certified and they're experienced and they're loved and respected by their patients and their staff, they give amazing results and they get more repeat business and more referral business than you've ever heard of. People come back because they love their results. They tell their friends, and those people come because they want to go to the best. If you have anything physically holding you back from feeling your best, go see Dr. Rankin and Dr. Deb at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. They have offices now in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami. And these two surgeons, yes, board certified. Dr. Rankin is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. Super impressive credentials, and they are going to make you look and feel your absolute best. Connect to everything at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
If you've got a project that needs doing, but you don't have the tools to do it, the Home Depot rental does. Pro-grade products from tillers to pressure washers, even the trailers, trucks, or vans to carry them. With over 1,100 locations, rental is just more convenient with the right tools for the job, whatever the job. Today is the day for doing and renting from the Home Depot rental. More saving, more doing. For pricing, products, or availability, visit homedepot.com/rental or ask a rental associate for more information. Rental not available in all stores.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. We buy any car. Any make, any model, any age, any price from $50 to $100,000. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any. We buy any car. Sell your car the easy way. Go online and sell it today. We buy any car. Any. Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Medical malpractice, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Another hot day on this Wednesday. High temperatures near 95 degrees. The heat index will be near 100 to 110. A heat advisory in effect from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. Slow down, protect yourself from the heat. Mainly sunny skies. On Thursday, increasing chance for rain. High near 90, rain chance 40%.
Hey, come on, Christy. We're going to be late for the game.
No! Don't let car trouble stand in your way. The pros at Tire Choice Auto Service Centers always have great deals, like a conventional oil change for just $15.99. Visit thetirechoice.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by The Tire Choice.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hey, want to go see Gwen Stefani live in Las Vegas? You got several chances today to go see her at the Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino. She's doing that residency there, and coming up at 7 o'clock, just a little bit after, you have a chance to get the keyword. We'll have it again at 9, 11, 2, and 5. Just go to WRMF.com after you hear it. Enter in the keyword for your chance to win.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I wonder if you've ever been in a situation where you had to use superhuman strength where it kicks in to save your kid. I was watching this amazing video that they had on the news, and it was of this dad in Palm Beach County that jumped in to save his 1-year-old son, who's named Rocco.
I saw that.
When he fell in the water, and his dad jumps over. They have one of those safety fences around the pool. And
the
little
baby gate.
Yeah, the baby gate, but it was kind of open, and the 1-year-old walks around the side of the pool and goes to reach for a beach ball that's floating in the pool, falls in, and his dad goes hurtling, jumping head first over a 4-foot-tall fence into the water and saves his kid.
There was a story where this adult was working on a car, and the jack slipped, and it fell on the dad, and the kid was like 11 years old and lifted the car because he had all this adrenaline going and saved his dad's life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always amazing how you can tap into superhuman strength and make something like that happen.
I believe it's real.
I do too.
I think we all have that.
I definitely think we all have it, and especially a parent. Oh my gosh, like that's your baby. You're in charge. So one thing you're supposed to do is keep them alive.
I think nature just kicks in.
Yes.
Your natural state.
Yeah, and then bam, there you go. Jumping right in it. So that was kind of a fascinating story. We'll get that posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page here in a minute if you want to see the video on that. Somebody texted in and said that report that we had of the guy dropping the deuce, as they said on the news, in North Lauderdale, somebody said it was Channel 10. I saw it, and they used every single cliche, including dropping a deuce.
For you to go, you have to go.
You have to go.
Yeah, it's legit, Virginia. The news is getting a little edgier.
It's either 10 or 7, one of the two.
They said turd?
Yeah, and dropping a deuce. Wow. We actually got in trouble for dropping the T word back at our old station. I remember it was Virginia who dropped it, and we got called into a meeting.
That sounds like it was a repeating offense.
It was. It was when I first got on the show.
Yeah, I was called in a lot of meetings for language.
Especially when I first got on the show, man. I was like, I guess this is normal.
No, it's actually not.
Well, I told you the top of the show here that, Jaybird, you had quite a night last night. What exactly happened after our dinner with our company CEO that we were talking about yesterday?
So I love my sister. She's helping me out so much. She's really, helping me clean my place and getting all organized. And she was so proud she'd bought all of this stuff for me. So after our dinner, it was going to be all nice and set up. So when I was going to the bathroom, I got a text message from her. It said, dude, you're going to kill me, but I locked us out of the house. The keys are in the house right now, and I have to call a locksmith. And it's like 9 o'clock at that point. It's like, all right, okay, no problem. We get to we get home, the locksmith is there. She's like, it's only going to be $60. It's going to be $100. It was $100. And the guy couldn't get it done right away. So he finally jimmies it open. And then we go to find the keys. She thinks she threw my keys away. We can't find my house keys at all. And now I have to redo my entire doorknob. I have to redo all of that.
You got to replace all the hardware on the door, the lock, the knob, and get new keys.
She's afraid that she threw away my keys. Man, it is such a Pennington thing, I think.
Wow.
It's a Pennington thing.
I didn't get into bed until midnight. Oh man, I did not go to sleep till 1.
And you're like, this is so expensive.
So that's what I was finding out at dinner. I'm like, oh no, I have this pizza that I want to just lay down and eat.
You said you're gonna have a cozy night, and instead,
it was so not a cozy night. But she felt really bad. I'm like, dude, I do this all the time. This is not my first ride with the locksmith.
You know what you need? I saw this the other day in, I think I saw it in Best Buy. But they have them in Home Goods. They have them in the Ace Hardware. Every place has this. So it's a lock for your front door, but it's not by a key. It's by a code. You punch in a pin, and boom, your door opens. You don't need keys.
Okay.
This might be good for you. It's a little more expensive, but think about all the money you spent last night on a locksmith, and now all the money you're going to spend on new hardware.
Yeah, that's how much. If you do lock yourself out, it's going to cost you about 100 bones. Just know that.
I can tell you that doorknob is less than 100 with the keypad.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's. I hate spending money when you don't have to. That's the worst.
It is the worst because I've done that a lot lately. I'm just spending a
lot lately.
Yeah, more than normal.
I think you've done it your whole life.
It just seems like it's really concentrated right now.
You let me know if you want me to help you with this project.
With my doorknob?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I want help. Please help me.
I'll get a guy to come out there.
Today?
Yeah.
Because my house isn't locked right now. It's kind of awful.
Do not say that on the radio.
Well, I got a little security.
Especially since you pretty much explained in great detail exactly where you live.
Well, here's the thing. I got a little security system set up in place. Makeshift it is, but good luck trying to mess with the bird today. Oh, yeah. A little security system. It's a little booby trap.
Is it your dog Chewy?
No, Chewy ain't gonna do much. He's gonna lick you. No, if you try to go in, you're gonna feel the pain. That's all.
And you booby trapped it like Goonies?
I did.
Which tomorrow will be the story of how he stepped into his own booby trap.
He's gonna walk into it and something bad's gonna happen.
I probably won't. I think it's gonna be my sister. She's going back today.
Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, have you heard about this South Florida heartthrob that's actually making some noise on The Bachelorette?
Oh.
Virginia, yeah.
Yeah.
Something
I have heard about him. I've seen his picture, but I haven't watched a minute of The Bachelorette.
Okay, well, what can anybody tell us about this Tyler C? Do you know of Heartthrob from South Florida that is making some news on this season of The Bachelorette.
Hey, I'm Tyler. I'm 26 years old. I'm a general contractor in Jupiter, Florida. But I'm not your average contractor. I love to dance. I was like 2 classes away from being a dance minor at Wake Forest, and it just puts you out there and you're vulnerable, and that's just what I love to do. Me and Kevin Bacon are like offspring when it comes to dancing. I am so stoked that Hannah B is gonna be the Bachelorette. You know, I just think she's drop dead gorgeous. I think us both being outgoing and expressive with ourselves, that really allow us to connect. I'm definitely gonna get the first dance with her, so I'm looking forward to that.
Okay.
No.
Ow, yeah.
That's the show Ryan Beckett was on.
Yes.
Yeah. Tyler Cameron is his name. He went to Jupiter High School, where somebody texted in and said he was a quarterback, but I don't get that because he went to FAU to play tight end. So
He could have been a high school quarterback.
yeah, I guess it's possible, but it's not often that you see them switch positions like that, but it's possible.
Could have Tebowed him.
Yeah. Tebowed him?
Yeah, didn't they change positions for Tebow? Didn't he go from quarterback to another position, I thought, at one point? Or when they trying to turn him into a different...
They tried to. That's why he left football. Yeah, because they
Okay.
want him to not play quarterback, and he would not, so that's why he's a baseball player today.
Not having that good of a year this year, either.
Tebow?
Yeah, unfortunately.
No, he's in the big leagues, AAA.
I know.
Close to it. Yeah, they had this whole thing with Tyler C. He's on there dancing, all that kind of stuff. He's shirtless Virginia.
Okay, I'm a fan.
Apparently a very tasty morsel, and so people are starting to pay attention to The Bachelorette to see just how he does, and is he going to win this season and win the affections of The Bachelorette?
Well, they already taped it all, so is he back in Jupe or what?
They taped most of it, right? There's still some that has to be going on.
Oh, is it still going on?
I don't think it's over, right?
I don't know. How does it work?
Isn't the finale live?
I don't watch it.
Yeah, I believe the finale is live. So he may already be eliminated, but you wouldn't know that quite. Yeah, I'll try to.
Well, we may not know that now, but there's people in Jupiter that know.
Definitely.
They're going to know as soon as he's back in Jupiter, and they can call us.
You want to blow that story up?
And remain anonymous.
People would be annoyed, though.
Yeah. Let us know all those little dirty secrets.
Yes, local dirt people. We need it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So people are already texting in a couple secrets about Tyler C.
Okay.
They have so many South Florida people on both of those shows, Bachelor and Bachelorette.
They do.
They do.
Because it's like all the hotties. Like, and they're all in real estate.
And if you're from Lake Worth, they are going to say you're from Miami. Just know that.
You're right.
That pretty much just covers all of it.
It does.
Nobody really knows the breakdown of what's what. So, also another prop for Palm Beach County resident, Serena Williams, has been announced to be the next athlete featured on the Wheaties box.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool. I mean, if you want to talk about your credentials of everything in your life, and I know winning a lot of tennis championships probably rivals that, but man, that's always been, even since I was a kid. I mean, when I was real young, it was the Bruce Jenner was on the Wheaties box, and that was like the ultimate to do for an athlete.
Wheaties is delicious if you put a ton of sugar on it.
That's not typically what athletes do.
This is what this athlete does.
Wheaties is not delicious.
It's not. You have to put a bag of sugar on there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So yeah, somebody said that Tyler made it to the final two. Somebody else is trying to say that he did win.
He made it to the final two? Has that happened?
They're saying he won.
Yeah, someone's saying that.
So it is done.
I don't
know. Somebody's maybe trying to give us a fake spoiler or a real spoiler. I don't know.
Oh, well, we're just like biting on everything over here.
Believe everything we read.
So gullible. Oh, he made it to the final two. I heard it.
Yeah. And that's kind of interesting, too. Marissa's got a little insight, too, here. What's going on with Tyler C. from Jupiter. It's on the Bachelorette right now. They actually did the hometown visit here in South Florida. Where did they wind up shooting, Marissa?
I heard that they had closed down the Square Grouper a couple months ago for a filming of Tyler at the hometown date. I don't know that for a fact, but I did hear that. So I don't know if he made the final two, but at least the final four for the hometown.
Okay.
Do you know this? Do you know this cat personally?
Oh no, I don't. I just heard the grouper was closed for the hometown date filming.
Well, then that means he made it all the way to at least the final four.
Yeah, at least the Final Four.
Yeah. Other people were texting in saying, yeah, that is legit. He did tape a segment at the Square Grouper, and he was spotted in Jupiter with the girl. So he made it to the hometown, which means he made it to the final today.
Wow.
Okay. But
That's
it's not
pretty good.
it's not on TV yet, so which is kind of cool to know, so that if you want to maybe jump into the Bachelorette, if you haven't, you can see the Square Grouper and parts of Jupiter. Going to be filmed on there.
Where are they now in the season? Are they down to how many guys? 10 guys?
You keep asking me these questions like I know. I have no idea.
Yeah, it makes it sound like they're pretty much down to the final.
To piggyback what you were saying about the Wheaties real quick, though.
Yeah.
This is how you improve Wheaties. You either do chocolate-covered Wheaties, you do Wheaties with marshmallows, or you do frosted Wheaties.
Okay.
That's how you take it to the next level.
How do you take the athlete's meal and make it for couch potatoes?
I don't
Because Wheaties right now taste like crunchy cardboard.
It does.
I'm a pass.
Okay. All right, so there you go. Interesting stuff. Any insider info, you can always let us know. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Camp KVJ right around the corner, 4-pack of tickets to the Rapids Water Park. Also, we've got the big old 4th of July festivity that is going to be happening at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium, actually on July 3rd. We got tickets to the Mega Bash and Bud's Chicken and Seafood going to be coming up. And an interesting idea and a challenge for Jaybird and Denny's that somebody has sent us. I'll let you know about next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents to report on your roadways. Another check on traffic coming up in just a little bit. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, what makes a great sale even greater? Greater discounts, Jim. And that's what Arrigo's doing right now. Perfect. Make sure you tell the announcer that.
I heard him. Greater it is. It's a double dose of savings. 2 sales in 1 at Arrigo.
Arrigo's 30th anniversary celebration savings continues. Plus, now get additional 4th of July savings, too. Only at Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo.
Shop 4,500 brand new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats and save thousands during the 4th of July sales event at Arrigo. Get new Rams up to 40% off MSRP. Ram 1500 Bighorns from $159 a month.
Plus, nobody beats Arrigo's trade allowance. Nobody. Hurry in for your double dose of savings now at Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and Margate. For the lowest price and the biggest selection. You gotta go Arrigo.
Select vehicles subject to prior sale, 36 month leases, 10 miles a year, $29.99 due. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply. Dealer plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify for credit, Chrysler or Ally. FCA sales for locations. See different sales.
Well, it just seems like the sun is so much brighter in South Florida. Oh my gosh. If you are going to be out at the beach or the boat or at the pool, you do not want to burst into flames. So you make sure you bring your Ocean Potion sunscreen. It is so hot and you need to protect yourself from the sun's harmful rays. Ocean Potion is my new favorite way to do it. It is an upgrade to your skincare and your sun care products. I love the fact that they smell so delicious. They have this signature scent of sunshine in every single bottle, and even my kids who hate the smell of sunscreen love Ocean Potion. It's in a bright blue bottle. You can't miss it. I picked mine up at Walmart, but they've also got it at Walgreens and other retailers as well. It's filled with all kinds of nutrients and vitamins and antioxidants and things that are good for your skin. I started putting it on my arms and on my chest, and on top of being good for your skin in that way that it nourishes and hydrates, it's also great for your skin with that broad spectrum protection from the sun's harmful rays. More details at oceanpotion.com.
CarMax presents how to make sure the used car you want doesn't have frame damage. Step 1, shop at CarMax. Step 2, done. Because at CarMax, we never sell cars with frame or flood damage. In fact, we rule out millions of cars that don't meet our standards. so you can shop with confidence for the car that will take you to work or your family to the beach. At CarMax, we only sell the best. Shop 6 area stores and CarMax.com.
So, you're shopping, and that's when you see it. Aisle 23. Dr. Pepper stacked from top to bottom as far as the eye can see. The phrase too good to be true comes to mind, yet there it is, plain as day. A rich, delicious Dr. Pepper paradise. You ask another customer to pinch you. That customer ignores you, which is probably for the best. You look up again. Yep, aisle 23. You think, hey, Dr. Pepper has 23 flavors, so even though an entire aisle full of Dr. Pepper doesn't necessarily make sense, calling that aisle 23 makes absolute sense. Then you think, I have abnormally long inner thoughts. Wait, did that can of Dr. Pepper just open itself for you? They're all opening for you, welcoming you with their one-of-a-kind flavor, as if to say, so nice to treat you. And even though it feels weird to talk to a can, you pick one up and say, it's so nice to be treated. Dr. Pepper, so nice to treat you. Dr. Pepper is a trademark of Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc. Copyright 2019 Dr. Pepper 7-Up, Inc.
Attention South Florida! West Palm Beach Kia is introducing a 7-day trial program for credit-challenged, first-time buyers, and lower-income households. For the next 7 days, the first 200 applicants will be approved to participate in an exclusive refinance program. Trade your current vehicle for a new Kia, and when approved for this trial program, West Palm Beach Kia could lower your payment, lower your APR, or even pay off your remaining vehicle balance with no money down. Drive any new Kia with 0 down during Kia's Summer Sticker Sales event. Only the first 200 applicants will be authorized to participate. Plus, right now, West Palm Beach Kia is paying up to $6,000 for all trades, regardless of mileage or condition. Don't miss the 7-day trial program at West Palm Beach Kia on Military Trail, just south of Southern Boulevard, or westpalmbeachkia.com.
Offers with approved credit. Negative trade equity applied to new loan balance. Expires 7/1/19.
Planet Fitness just opened near you. Join for $1 down and $10 a month in club or at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, the judgment-free zone.
Planet Fitness is now open in Lantana. Join now for $1. Offer ends June 26th.
See club for details.
Nothing makes me happier than sending one of my friends to off-lease only, and then they get a great deal on a great car. That's just what happened last weekend. We sent our friend Joe over there, and he is so happy with his new purchase. He saved thousands. He paid a lot less than he thought he was going to pay. That's the experience for everybody at off-lease only. Get over there and go check it out for yourself. If you're thinking about a car, you got to go to off-lease only. They've got 2019s, 18s, 17s, newer cars with lower miles. Plus, they're giving away $1,000 every single day that you can put towards your car purchase. How cool is that? A free $1,000. Enter to win daily at offleaseonly.com and then go to the best in Palm Beach, Broward, Miami, and Orlando. Offleaseonly.com.
Subway now delivers your favorite sub, salad, or signature wraps straight to your door. Go to subway.com/delivers to order with Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, or Postmates. Delivery available in selected areas. See subway.com/delivers for details.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of vehicles, priced thousands below retail. Trades wanted. Off-lease only Palm Beach on Congress, just north of Forest Hill. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is kind of interesting. Did you realize Justin Theroux had an ongoing battle with his neighbor, and the neighbor pulled out a crossbow and threatened him? Wow.
Effective.
What are they fighting over, and how did the judge rule in their fight that's been going on for 2 years? I'll give you the details coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Hit us up right now. Camp KVJ, 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park. You also got some tickets to go check out the Mega Bash at Roger Dean Chevrolet Stadium on July 3rd, and also 4-pack of gift certificates to Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Hit us up, 877-979-WRMF here for Camp KVJ. We do it every single weekday, all brought to you by Brayman Mini. Interesting challenge somebody texted in to us for Jaybird and Denny's. Come up with and record fun summer activities that parents can do with their kids that don't cost anything, that break the bank. Not everybody's going to be able to win Camp KVJ every single day. So you're a South Florida native. What activities can you do so that parents don't lose their mind with the kids? So what do you have, Jaybird? That's a challenge they have for you.
I love it. I think this is great.
Okay.
So you want us to... Now, do they want like destinations, or they want us to show activities that doesn't cost anything?
I think it could be a combination of both, but I would say low maintenance activities, short videos that parents could look at to say, okay, this gives me inspiration and an idea of what I can do with my kid. And I would work on kids school age, anywhere from like age 5 or 6, probably all the way up to 14 or 15 when they're, able to go do stuff on their own.
Oh, I love this. Okay.
Yeah. Like I got an 11-year-old, and, we've done a few camps with him, but those break the bank. So
yeah, you can only do like a couple weeks at a time.
Yeah. So now it's like every day just trying to figure out, okay, what are we going to do with him so he's just not sitting there all day long playing Fortnite?
Give me a couple days to really kind of get my head around this. I really want to do it. Denny's, we got a lot to do.
That was a pretty good suggestion there. Autumn is on here from Lake Worth. Hello, Autumn.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. We've got great news for you. You're going to pick up our tickets for Camp KVJ today.
Woohoo! That's so great. Thank you.
How many kids do you have, and what are their ages?
I have 2 girls. One is 10. She's turning 11 on Friday. And I have an 8-year-old.
Wow. What have you been doing with them so far this summer to try to keep them occupied?
They've been doing Camp Daddy, so they've been going to the movies, swimming, and whatever else he can take them to.
Does he seem like he's starting to get a little bit stressed by the obligation?
Yes, I think next year he'll teach summer school. He's a teacher.
I get it. All right, well, Camp Dad is going to have a couple days courtesy of Camp KVJ to have some more activities to do. Okay, Autumn?
That's awesome. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Oh, you got me thinking of all kind of fun games.
Okay, good. I figured, somebody who texted that in figured you were the man for the job.
I'm tickled pink. Thank you.
Yeah, you and Denny's with all his free time is going to be able to help you out. So it's going to be a nice challenge. Somebody did text in a little info about Tyler C. He's on The Bachelorette. He's from Jupiter, and they're down to about the final 7 guys, so still a little bit of time to go. But they've been filming in Jupiter at the Square Grouper. You're going to be able to see that coming up on an upcoming episode of The Bachelorette, so you're going to see a little screen time for South Florida, which is good.
Yeah.
And somebody said the Ale House in Jupiter there is doing a Bachelorette viewing every single Monday night, so if you really get into it, you can go there and check it out. The hometown crowd. So there you go. Always love seeing our South Floridians on The Bachelor and Bachelorette and all those other crazy little shows.
Somebody told us he gets to the final 2. I'm trying to read spoilers. They're all over the internet.
Okay.
I never cared about The Bachelor, but now that I know he's local, I'm kind of pulling for him.
Well, that's why,
I want to get in
good to
comments.
bring up. Yeah.
People are so mad that we're spoiling it for them. I've invested in the entire summer watching this.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, I think, like for other people that are not watching, it's like I'm going to probably start checking a little bit of it out, paying attention, see that he's on it now.
Yeah, you want to cheer for a local guy.
We had Zach from Big Brother. He lives in Palm Beach Gardens. He was a really great contestant on Big Brother.
He was.
Local guy. Remember
I wish
Zach?
they would bring him back. Why
Yeah.
don't they bring him back on Big Brother?
I do not know. They're not doing a lot of the reunion stuff, and those are my favorite times when they bring everybody
Me
back.
too. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So there you go. Just a heads up to maybe plug in and start watching it for the local guy, Tyler C.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I'll give you the story about Justin Theroux and his neighbor and this nuclear war these two have been in for 2 years. I'll tell you about the threats and the drama, and then finally what the judge decided. But before we get into that, this is definitely sad. Remember we told you about how Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife, Beth, had to be hospitalized on Saturday after experiencing difficulty breathing and having a choking emergency, as they called it. They then placed her in a medically induced coma. We didn't know a lot of the details then, but we do know now. Apparently, she was disoriented and combative, and they were trying to put a line into her, and they were trying to help her, and they were trying to help her breathe, and she was fighting with the doctors and nurses, so that's why they had to put her in that medically induced coma. And now the family is preparing for possibly her not coming out of this medically induced coma. She was diagnosed with cancer back in 2017 and suffered a recurrence last November. She had said on Mother's Day that chemo is not her bag. She's not going to do it again. And she said, look, this is it for me. So I think she kind of resigned herself to not going through the chemo again. Ugh. Sarah Hyland from Modern Family has been discharged from the emergency room, but she suffered from a weird condition on Monday that she said left her feeling like she was being choked. Doctors ran multiple tests and told her there was no scientific explanation for why she was having breathing issues. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with her, but she said it was a feeling like someone was choking her, but obviously no one was. Mystery condition, they say.
Okay.
And finally, Justin Theroux was just in court with his neighbor. Him and his neighbor Norman have been fighting for 2 years now over this 40-square-foot strip of roof deck. Now, Norman thought it was his. Justin Theroux thought it was his. And I guess this has been a big battle. At one point, Norman brought out this harpoon-like bow and arrow and began threatening Theroux and neighbors with it. They went before the court, though, and the judge did side with Justin Theroux, and now his neighbor Norman is, if he comes back on the deck, is a trespasser and will be arrested for trespassing.
Wow, okay.
Drama.
Not playing around, huh?
No. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Okay, very nice. Got some celebrity birthdays here today. Some South Floridians, like Ariana Grande. She's turning 26 years old today. Happy birthday to her from Boca.
Oh.
Also, the now El Capitan of the Miami Marlins, Derek Jeter, is turning 45 today.
That's all Jeets is 45.
45, yeah. You know, he never swears. Never swears.
No, that just makes me so annoyed with Jeter.
Oh, you're so in control.
You're so perfect.
We're so impressed.
Look at you, have a great mouth. You never swear.
Another reason why he's better than you.
Oh, that would make me so uncomfortable.
STFU.
If you like Parks and Recs, a couple of their alumni having birthdays today. Aubrey Plaza is 35, and Nick Offerman is 49.
I just really got into that show. I watched it when it was in real time, but I really kind of delved back into it. That's a cozy, fun show.
I think I'm going to jump back into it. I was watching it last summer. Something happened, but I think I'm going to get back into it.
It's kind of like The Office. It's designed the same type of format.
Yeah.
Where they do the little interview, but it's very lighthearted and fun.
Yeah. Big news about The Office yesterday, too. Did you see Netflix is going to be losing it in January 2021?
Oh, there you go. That's when all the changes will probably start.
That really is sad, actually.
NBC Universal is going to be taking it back for their own upcoming streaming service, which is supposed to start sometime next year. But to soften the blow, Netflix did tweet out a reminder that they're keeping Steve Carell. He's going to be starring in an original series called Space Force. It's about people tasked with creating the new branch of the U.S. Armed Services. And he's going to be doing the show with Greg Daniels, who created the U.S. version of The Office.
This is supposed to be good. I've read some stuff how it's supposed to be very, very funny.
Yeah. So that's, I guess, the good news coming up on that. Jeanette McCurdy. She's 27. You know who she is?
iCarly.
Yeah,
yes.
And she was on
she was
Cat, whatever
Cat
it was.
And Sam.
Cat and Sam.
She was Sam.
Ariana Grande. So they actually share the same birthday 1 year apart.
Aww.
And I think I heard they didn't like each other.
Oh, that's not good.
Did I hear that? Was there some drama there?
Cat and Sam didn't?
That's what I thought I heard. Nickelodeon little.
That would suck. You're on a show called Cat and Sam hate each other.
I could be just completely making that up, but it sounds more fun.
I like it. It's juicy. We here at the Dirt of the Day, we care more about juice than facts.
Okay. Michael Vick turns 39. So that is about 784 in dog years, if you're keeping track. And Sean Hayes is 49 today from Will and Grace. So that's some of your birthdays that we got going on today. I think we're clean on the local ones. If you ever have one that you want to get out, though, you can send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com.
97.9 WRMF wants you to win the Gwen Stefani Just a Girl Vegas Flyaway. Enter the word
DICE.
That's
DICE.
at WRMF.com for your chance to win.
I'm feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool. Yeah. Woke up feeling like a new James Dean. I comb my hair like an old school scene. Feeling high like a late night summer of last year. Yeah. Standing there with the red dress on ya. A killer queen like a young Jane Fonda. Is it me or am I just having a good year? Lately I've been feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I feel so cool. It's like, ooh, maybe I should bottle my blues. Selling for $1 or two. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool. Must have done something right, 'cause all these lights are green, man, they look like palm trees. And every time that song comes on, it's about me. Oh, I feel like Post Malone when I get home. Sitting there waiting like it's Game of Thrones. And now that we made it, how complicated was last year? And lately I've been feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I feel so cool. It's like, ooh, maybe I should bottle my blues. Selling for $1 or two. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool. Woke up feeling like a new James Dean. I comb my hair like an old school scene. When I grow up, I wanna be just like me. Lately I've been feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just cool. Every little thing that I do. Damn it, I feel so cool. It's like, ooh, maybe I should bottle my nose. Selling for $1 or two. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool.
Cool.
Okay, what do you think about this? Not great options here, but you got to give me one. Would you rather lose your best friend or all your friends except for your best friend? What's the better option here? Would you rather lose your best friend or all your friends except for your best friend?
Oh, Miho.
Jeez.
Goodbye, Kevin in Virginia.
Oh, you're just keeping Denny's?
I think I got to keep my boy, right, Denny's?
You're losing Bigfoot.
Oh, my God.
You're losing the snack pack.
Panda.
You're losing
Gone.
Panda. You killed my Panda.
Oh, wow.
Bye,
He just pushed Panda away.
Bye, Denny's. You're right. I think I gotta kill off Miho.
You have to take
Everybody else.
because it's more tragedy, more families, more impact.
But Virginia, her best friend, I feel, is in another state. You don't get to see her that often. It's really not that emotional for you.
It would be terrible.
It would be terrible,
But think about the impact of killing all your friends.
Yeah.
You're a very popular guy, Jaybird. You got lots of friends.
Miho, you're dead. I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
Oh, Miho.
Sorry.
It's tough.
I gotta work too, dog. I need Kevin in Virginia.
Kevin, what would you do?
What would I do?
Because isn't Kim your best friend?
I would say that she is. I would keep, to me, I think having one great friend that you can have is the best thing ever. somebody you can just really connect with. And Jaybird's in a different situation because he's a lifelong person here. So he's got people he went to elementary school with and high school and, his 7 colleges with.
He's killing us off. I can hear it.
You're keeping Kim and you're killing us, aren't you?
It's just Kim and I, yeah.
Wow.
Kim and I, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Some are of rigged, some are of said.
Yeah.
Dead. He just killed us off.
Just like that.
Just like that. So cold.
I kept you alive, you
I know.
jerk.
I kept you alive too.
Hopefully he goes.
Well, mine
last.
is mine is my spouse, so that's different. I mean, if I'm pairing off and if your spouse gets exempt and they get to go in with the grouping, then yeah, it would change. I would say, because the guy who was my best friend moved away, and so I've got all my other friends around.
You've already ruined it. You've said on the radio that Kim is your best friend, so now we're dead.
Well, then is Panda your best friend?
No.
Okay.
I think a girl is my best friend.
Because men are awful, Kevin.
Panda's my husband. I think there's a distinction. In my head, there's a distinction.
You're trying to put me in this box where all I get to choose is my spouse or not.
Well, you've said it.
Oh, yeah, Riggy killed us. We're dead. We heard what you said.
Then I'm going to kill my wife.
Okay, now we're talking. All right.
That's going to be fun later. Okay, would you rather spend 2 years with your soulmate only to have them die?
Oh, Kevin.
Or you never love again, or you spend your life with someone nice that you settled for? So it's you spend 2 years with your soulmate, they die, you never love again, or you're with somebody that's kind of cool, you're all right, yeah, they're fine. I mean, you're not like passionately but that 2 years with your soulmate is like, and I'll even say you're traveling the world, it's amazing memories. It's a very John Wick type of situation. You have them just for a flash, and the rest of your life is about keeping their memory alive. What do you think? What do you go with? The soulmate for 2 years, or somebody kind of cool for the rest of your life?
Kind of cool is such a broad definition. Well, what is kind of cool?
They're all right. There are times where you're completely annoyed with them, but other times you're like, okay, yeah, we had a pretty good time.
A pretty good time. Give me the soulmate for 2 years, never to love again.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with the bird.
Okay, 2 years of passion over a lifetime of mediocrity
Yeah,
is basically it.
It's better to have tasted fantastic.
But some say once you taste fantastic and then you take away fantastic, you're worse off than when you had met fantastic.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm sticking with my answer.
Okay. Would you rather get really tipsy from just one sip of alcohol and ridiculously drunk from just one alcoholic drink, or never get drunk no matter how much alcohol you drank, Virginia?
Give me the sip.
I think I should never get drunk no matter how much alcohol I drank. That, I think, would be better for everyone involved.
You got to go sip.
No, I think I'm going the other way.
Never to ever get, you're never going to.
Jaybird wants one sip and boom, I'm plowed. All right, party.
I mean, I'm kind of a lightweight anyway, but that means anytime you drink a cocktail, you drink 10 cocktails and it does nothing to you. You're all stressed out. You're trying to get that Tequesta pool. It's not put in yet. Mama needs a cocktail.
I stick with my answer. I would rather drink and not get a buzz and just keep drinking than get a buzz off of one sip and be hammered.
Yeah, I'm with Virginia on this one. Because, yeah, I'm like, I drink socially. Like, I want to have a drink in my hand because everybody else does. And I like...
I enjoy the taste of it.
Yeah.
I like the process. I like ordering. I like distinguishing different things for different meals.
Oh, you'll save money. All you have to do is take a hit of the little sip and then just nurse a Kool-Aid or whatever your other drink of choice is.
Yeah, that's not... I mean, I get hammered, but that's not why I'm there.
Okay.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, next one here. Would you rather vomit uncontrollably for 1 minute every time you hear the happy birthday song, or get a headache that lasts for the rest of the day every time you see a bird?
Happy birthday. You don't hear it that often.
You better run if you're at TGI Friday.
You're right.
You stumble into Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, you're done.
You're vomiting all over children.
You can never go in Chuck E. Cheese.
You can't go there. Yeah, but I still pick that one.
That's the one you go with?
What do you go with?
I think I am going to go with the headache because I think that's less noticeable. I can keep that contained, and I also believe that I can try to stay away from birds. Now, if you include Jaybird, that's going to be awkward.
He's not a real bird. I think you're good.
Good luck staying away from birds here in Florida. You're done. You can't hide from birds.
Yeah.
It's over.
I think I'm going to go with that, though. The headache is because I'm going to be like, don't look up. Well, they're on the ground. They're everywhere. Yeah,
Kev,
birds around here everywhere.
I
But
think
yeah.
you're doing it wrong, Stin. I don't know.
But, I mean, vomiting? Uncontrollably? Uncontrollably?
That's a mess,
For 1
Bert.
minute?
And now you got to clean it up.
But just avoid a happy birthday song. In fact, when you go to a party,
Sure, you don't hear it often.
you don't hear it that often.
Yeah.
If you know your friend has the condition, though, you can mess
How
with them.
awesome would that be? They're talking to their boss, happy birthday to you.
It's a good excuse not to go to some of these kid parties, though.
You're right. You'd be like, I can't. I'll throw up on the cake.
The worst is going to one of those kid parties and they have the worst spread for food. I'm like, oh, come on, guys. 10 wings for 40 people?
Okay, would you rather pay off your sudden death punishment, which includes putting on clown makeup in front of the CEO of your new company and risk getting fired, or would you rather be lame, not do it, and risk the wrath of your radio audience?
I know Virginia's answer.
Okay. All right. We're going to find out. How did Virginia answer that question of sudden death? Coming up here in just a minute on the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents to report on your roadways. Another check on traffic coming up in just a little bit. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 79 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You've been up since dawn, standing on the banks of a dank Scottish moor. You can barely feel your fingertips anymore. Suddenly, on the watery surface, you see a ripple. There it is, Nessie. You grab your camera, focus the lens, and realize it's now or never. To test drive a 2019 GLC at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. It's a sleek and powerful SUV that expands your comfort zone inside and out, with pre-safe technology that can keep you safe on the road and an athletic and elegant body built to perform. The GLC. The legend is real. Lease the 2019 GLC 300 SUV for just $459 a month for 36 months with $4,323 due at signing. Mercedes-Benz. The best or nothing.
Monthly lease payment is available only to qualified customers exclusively through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services of participating dealers through July 1st, 2019. Lease offer excludes 4MATIC models. Call 1-800-344-8736 for details about costs and terms.
Visit Mercedes-Benz of Fort Pierce, Mercedes-Benz of Palm Beach, Mercedes-Benz of Delray, or Mercedes-Benz of North Palm Beach, or visit them on the web at mbusa.com.
Right now at T-Mobile, get an awesome iPhone XR on us when you bring your family over and trade in your old device. Because whether you have mom, dad, or a friend on your mind, it's a gift so bold and brilliant, you'll want to keep it for yourself. And most importantly, it's on us in 6 vibrant colors. Plus, with unlimited everything from T-Mobile, the awesome iPhone XR will have everyone snapping, streaming, and sharing to their heart's content all year long. But don't wait, it's only for a limited time. So visit a store or call 1-800-T-Mobile and get iPhone XR on us.
If congested, customers using more than 50 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds due to prioritization. Video at 480p via 24 monthly bill credits for well-qualified customers plus tax. Qualifying trade-in, port-in, service, and finance agreement required. Contact us before canceling or credit stop and remaining balance due. 64 gigs, 0 down plus $31.25 per month for 24 months. Pre-credit price $749.99, 0% APR. One offer per account.
You know, the great thing about MD Now is they are open 365 days a year, including holidays from 8 to 8, and a physician is always on site. And no appointment is ever necessary with MD Now. They love to get you in and get you out, too, super fast. Find the location nearest you, mymdnow.com.
Why are more people making the move to the new Land Rover Treasure Coast? Because it's different here. Our service is open 6 days with no waiting. Sales is open every day and will deliver to your home or office. Why? Because you deserve the best.
New 2019 Land Rover Discovery Sport SE, $349 a month or 1.9% financing.
Land Rover Treasure Coast on US 1 just north of Midway Road.
36-month lease, $39.95 total due. 0 security deposit plus tax with approved credit. Financing on select models.
The South Florida sun is known for making your skin go crazy. That's why you should get laser hair removal, tattoo removal, or skin rejuvenation from Body Detail's True Laser Specialist. With up to 70% off this month, self-care isn't vanity, it's sanity. Schedule a complimentary consultation at bodydetails.com and get more info about our free lifetime guarantee.
May I take your order, please? Tired of the same old fast food lunch? Then get to Das Craft Beer and Pizza, featuring a $9.99 lunch menu from 11 to 2. Delicious meatball sliders and wings. Start happy hour early with select drafts half price. Ocean Walk on Singer Island.
America runs on Dunkin', and Dunkin' is the official coffee of the KVJ show, and it's delicious. Have you tried the new Baskin-Robbins ice cream flavored coffees? Baby, they're good, and they are back at Dunkin'. Grab your favorites like the butter pecan or the new pistachio almond fudge, banana split. Yeah, this is delicious. America runs on Dunkin'.
Johnny, what makes a great sale even greater? Greater discounts, Jim. And that's what Arrigo's doing.
It's a double dose of savings.
Arrigo's 30th anniversary celebration savings continue. Plus now get additional 4th of July savings.
Get new Rams up to 40% off MSRP during the 4th of July sales event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Select vehicles subject to prior sale. Amounts vary. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer plus tax, title, dealer install options, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify. See dealer for details.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Another hot day on this Wednesday. High temperatures near 95 degrees. The heat index will be near 100 to 110. A heat advisory in effect from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. Slow down, protect yourself from the heat. Mainly sunny skies. On Thursday, increasing chance for rain. High near 90, rain chance 40%.
Hey, come on, Christy. We're going to be late for the game.
No! Don't let car trouble stand in your way. The pros at Tire Choice Auto Service Centers always have great deals, like a conventional oil change for just $15.99. Visit thetirechoice.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by The Tire Choice.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Coming up on Friday, Cocktails and Karaoke is back. It's going to be at Brother Jimmy's, Rosemary Square, Friday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Been a while since we did a Cocktails and Karaoke.
It has been, and this will be the first one at Brother Jimmy's.
Yeah.
Kicking it off with delicious food. If you haven't tried their pulled pork sandwich, Panda had one the other night because we were down there, and he's just the whole time.
They're great. They're great,
like,
yeah.
loving it. They have like 5 different sauces.
Yep. Fried pickles there are amazing.
Delicious stuff.
A very solid craft beer selection, which I love.
Smoked prime rib.
Yeah.
Yum.
So it's going to be fun. We get on stage, have a couple drinks, loosen it up a little bit, sing, have a good time. That's what it's all about. Cocktails Karaoke this Friday night, 7 p.m. Brother Jimmy's. It's the second level there at Rosemary Square.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Maybe one of the toughest would you rather questions we've had in a while. Would you rather pay off your sudden death punishment by wearing clown makeup to meet the CEO of your new company and risk the chance of getting fired, or be lame and not do it but risk facing the wrath of your radio audience?
I like the lame word. Lame/weak.
How do you answer that, Jaybird? What would you do in this sudden death?
I wouldn't let down the audience, Kevin. I mean, I just did the Naked Mile. I'm paying off my debt to the KVJ Society.
Okay. Virginia, what would you do in this would you rather?
Well, you were at dinner, so you know exactly what I would do.
Oh, he's not only rigging, he's also smuggy. He's smiggy.
Yeah, he's smiggy or ruggy.
He's so smiggy today.
Summer rigging, Kevin's having a blast. Summer rigging, Kevin's tricking that ass. I met a boy who is so riggy. It's Kevin Ralston, his eyes are beady. KVJ is living through riggy days, and the audience thinks it's not right. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh. Rigged!
Yeah, there you go. Rigged. So, Virginia, we listened to what the audience had to say on Facebook. A majority of people said that it would be a terrible idea to do, risking getting fired, jeopardizing a relationship with a CEO of a company that's new to us and somebody that you've never really met or spent a lot of FaceTime with.
If you haven't read the comments, don't.
I won't, because I don't care. I would never put our careers in jeopardy by goofing around on the first sit down with the CEO.
Oh, don't worry. Me and Kevin were getting it, too. They were calling us awful and lame. There was a lot of hate during that post.
Just in life, don't read the comments.
I hear you.
One of the texts says, was the CEO at least impressed by your prim and proper behavior? Sorry, I can respect the decision, but I've never been so disappointed about the pushback of a sudden death punishment. Virginia rarely loses anyway. Love you all, even the witch.
Wow, I mean, there's a lot of bad publicity out there with Virginia. I don't know what's going on.
Well, there always is. I'm used to it. I don't mind the heat.
A lot of bad pub for you.
Bring it.
Yeah. So, do you think that the CEO, I mean, was she impressed with us?
When I think about the night last night, could Virginia have gone in makeup and would it have been okay? I think it would have been okay. I think she would have been cool with it. She would have. She's a very down to earth boss.
Yes.
Very down to earth.
She is easy to talk to. Not at all like stiff or stuffy or bossy.
Only problem we would have had was maybe the restaurant, but if we that's I don't think we'd have got clap back from her. I really don't.
Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't do it. I ran into other people I know in the restaurant.
She ran into her fancy foodie. There's this guy. He was on Top Chef. She saw him. Like, hey, hello, Steven. How are you? She would have.
So she's in clown
if
makeup.
I was in clown makeup, I would have been so embarrassed.
It just what the reason why we couldn't.
Oh wait, so what? Your upper crust friends, they don't get like being goofy and
no.
Oh, he was born on the right side of the tracks, Kev. We were born on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah. Apparently so.
I'm so
we just
glad.
don't get that you don't do that kind of stuff in this society.
We do have to talk about, does the witch pay off something now? I mean, the audience wants blood.
The audience voted on Facebook to not do it. So I don't know what you're trying to stir up over there.
Well, what I'm trying to stir up is you did lose sudden death, so that means you lost sudden death and you pay off nothing?
But when I drew the card, Kevin said, we're not really doing this. It was just to see hypothetically how it would play out if, in fact, we were doing it. But he established that we weren't. So why would you punish me for something we weren't doing and we established?
Wow, Tequesta is coming unglued.
What I think would be fair is to take the sudden death punishments that we have for the rest of the summer, put them on a wheel, which I did see. We have one here in the building. And then let Virginia spin that and choose her own fate.
I love it. Can me and you sit down privately and come up with the top 5?
I've got a place for you to sit.
Don't watch KVJ TV right now. We need to blur that out, Suits.
Always a lady.
I know. To me, I think that's what should be good. We should sit down today, fill the wheel, and then tomorrow come in here and let Virginia spin her own fate.
We've got to have some law around here, right?
I mean, if there's no accountability, I mean, what kind of society are we living in?
By the way, people said that was the greatest rig job in KVJ history yesterday.
The rig was in.
Yeah.
We see you, Riggy.
Well, I'm just telling you. Hey, that's how the cards fell. I don't control the cards. Denny's does.
We have to keep in mind, she doesn't like to do public embarrassment, like stunty stuff.
Yeah.
I said we keep it out of the studio unless it's really miserable. It's got to be so miserable in the studio. If not, I think we got to take it to the streets.
You know, when these mics are off, I'm going to hurt you.
No, come on. I'm a song and dance man. I got to keep the people entertained.
You do have 4th on Flagler coming up?
You do?
I have plans. I'm not going. Riggy's going to 4th on Flagler.
Man, I got to tell you.
I'm booked.
Yeah, see, boy, I wish I had upper crust friends. Jaybird, because apparently they have a lot of social functions to do on the 4th. I had nothing going on because I am lame and I have no friends.
Born and raised in Lake Park, dog. 4th of July, sometimes we didn't even have it.
Yeah.
Everybody has it. Just go outside at night and look up.
I was just saying, we struggled. We had a lot of kids.
Yeah. And pretty much it's unanimous. The comments come in there saying, yeah, Virginia does need to pay off something. So I think that's only fair that the wheel needs to be loaded tomorrow for her.
What's your message to the audience who are saying that you must pay? What's your quote?
Look, I mean, I'll be happy to do whatever you think. I was not wearing that clown makeup, so if you want to come up with something alternative for me to do today, I'll play along.
That's one thing. When Virginia does not want to do it, she's not going to do it.
I know, yeah.
And you can bring all the friends you want.
Somebody texted in and said we would like to start being able to make suggestions for the wheel. I said absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, go for that. So you can give us whatever thoughts that you might have. What belongs on the wheel of fate tomorrow for Virginia?
May I put a few suggestions on it,
Nope.
too?
Are you nervous?
Yeah, it would be like blow your nose on camera.
Yeah. Apply lipstick on your lips. Real weak. Are you nervous?
Slightly.
Okay.
I know your deviant mind.
You should be.
877-979-WRMF. You can text us, let us know, or send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. You know, when you're in a long-term relationship with somebody, there's a chance they may just have a bad day and not react the way you want them to. But is this reaction bad enough that you should dump them? We'll hear and discuss next.
Found you when your heart was broke. I filled your cup until it overflowed. Took it so far to keep you close. I was afraid to leave you on your own. I said I'd catch you if you fall. And if they laughed and more. And then I got you off your knees, put you right back on your feet, just so you could take advantage of me. Tell me how's it feel, sitting up there, feeling so high, but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there. Name in the sky, does it ever get lonely? Thinking you could live without me. Thinking you could live without me. Maybe I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why. Thinking you could live without me. Live without me. Maybe I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why. Yeah. You don't have to say just what you did. I already know. I had to go and find out from them. So tell me how's it feel? Tell me how's it feel, sitting up there, feeling so high, but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there. Name in the sky, does it ever get lonely? Thinking you could live without me. Thinking you could live without me. Maybe I'm the one who put you up there. I don't know why.
Sometimes in a relationship, we're just not at our best. We don't do the right thing at the right time, in the right moment. If you're in a relationship, if you have a poor showing, should you get dumped, yes or no? I guess it depends upon how poor the showing is. That's why Sarah's got a make-up or breakup question here. This has a little bit of a backstory on what Sarah's been going through. So tell me a little bit about what has been happening in your life here, Sarah.
Okay, yeah, sure. So I recently had to take a trip back home just for about 2 weeks. I had to take over for my sister because she's actually taking care of our dad who has cancer.
Okay.
And, you know, it had been a while since I'd seen him, and I was really shocked and just, like, really saddened to see the state that he was in. And then when I got back home, you know, to where my boyfriend and I live, all I needed to do was talk, and when I got home, he was in his usual spot on the sofa playing video games, you know, and as soon as I got home, I burst into tears, and he asked what was wrong, but without even, like, taking his eyes off of the screen. And I explained to him that, you know, it was my dad, and I asked if he would just, like, talk to me, and he said he would, but after he finished his game, because he was about to, like, set some kind of personal best or something.
I mean, you can't hit pause? I mean, back in the day, you could just hit pause.
Well, you know, you got momentum, things are going your way. I mean, you break that flow and you come back, it's just not the same, Jaybird.
What a douche.
Yeah, this guy is an emotional idiot.
Okay. I don't think that's it, though. There was more to this story, Sarah?
Well, yes. So, I mean, I'm pretty upset at this point, and I was annoyed. But so I just ran to the bedroom to wait for him, and I'm pretty sure I was in there for about like a half hour or so before I fell asleep. And then I'm woken up to him trying to, like, put the moves on me when he gets into bed. And it's just like, I mean, I don't know. He can't be that clueless. That's what I'm yelling at him, you know. I'm just kind of like, well, this is not the time. he looked at me all confused, and, I just left at that point. I grabbed my stuff. I went to my girlfriend's place and drank some wine. And then the next morning, he's texting me, asking me why I'm acting all crazy and stuff.
Oh,
and
no.
so at that point, my girlfriend told me that I just need to, grab a suitcase, go back home, dump him, grab some stuff, come back to her place. So, I haven't done that yet. I went back to I went back to my boyfriend and I's place and just had a kind of an awkward conversation. He tried to apologize. It was kind of like a half sorry, that thing where they're not really saying sorry, but
he's mainly sorry that you're upset at him and that he didn't get any action the night before. So that's really what he's sorry about.
Kind of yeah. So I just don't think he gets it. I mean, maybe I am being overly emotional, but I don't know.
How long you been with him?
Together, just for a little over a year, and been living together for about 4 months now.
Okay.
And has he solid up until now?
Has he ever been an emotional idiot before?
Not really, but I mean, we haven't really hit any hard roadblocks yet, So
this may
been
be
smooth sailing.
This is kind of the first big emotional test. It's like I'm going through a legitimate crisis. My dad has cancer, and I just had to deal with that. And I came home, and what I need is a partner. I need someone to at least listen to the emotions I'm going through, and I feel like this video game to you is a lot more important. And then when you finally do come, it's not to hear what I'm going through, it's to try to take care of yourself and your own desires.
Just out of curiosity, how long did he wait to put the moves on you? He's playing the video game, you go into the room. How long did he finally come in there and try to talk to you?
Well, I mean, I think I dozed off after about waiting for him for about 30 minutes or so. So I think I remember being woken up. I think I was in quite a deep sleep. So
Okay, I've heard all I need to hear. I got my answer.
Okay, Walls Pennington's out.
Walls Pennington, I'm out.
Okay. Virginia, okay, this is a test. Hey, look, I'm sure probably all of us at some point in our relational lives have had a test that we maybe didn't live up to. He had a test and he failed.
Bad.
It's a big test, by the way.
It is his first real test, and he fails it miserably, and it tells you a lot about your relationship. Here she is. She's been living with him for 4 months, been together for over a year. Everything's been fine, but here, now that you're tested, this is what you get. Does this tell you everything you need to know about this relationship and you need to get out, or he's trying to apologize? Do you take that makeup? Or are you into a breakup?
She wasn't impressed with his apology, so I'm not impressed with his apology.
Okay.
She needs to go and sit down with him face to face and say, look, just so you know, this is about to be a deal breaker for me. And I'm so upset about how you handled everything the other night that I'm considering ending our relationship. So just so you know, that's the severity of this conversation. Do you not get that I was just nursing my sick father who's dying of cancer possibly, and how emotionally draining and terrifying that is as his daughter?
Not only that, you go in there, not to even talk to her, you go in there to get some nookie.
Yeah, and then you want nookie?
Walls Pennington is so out. You've gotten soft, Virginia. You would have been out. You're out.
He needs to know how bad it was, what he did, because I don't think he gets it.
He's trying to make her feel bad about it.
But you need to make sure that he gets it.
I'm going to screw the sadness right out of her.
Even if he gets it on your way out, he needs to get it.
Yeah, you're right. It could, if nothing else, even if you don't stay with him, it's like, hey, dude, here's a life lesson for you, that when you have a girl that comes home from taking care of her sick father and she's crying, she will want to talk to you.
Yes.
This is your job and your role.
Wasn't she gone for a while, too? It wasn't like she was gone for a couple hours. She was gone for a couple weeks.
And he's on the video games. I mean, video games, really? That's more important.
I don't think you have to attack the video game community, but
All right.
It sets a tone.
Are you all the way out? Are you like Virginia and still kind of half in, but he needs to have a good talking to, and maybe he gets one more strike? But this is, I think we all agree, a very big one.
How he handles this and how he falls on the sword is going to say it all for me.
Okay. All right. What are your thoughts for Sarah here? 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text. Let us know. 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. 'Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, 'cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So I'll go, I will go.
Sometimes people are just not good when faced with a relationship test. And we can admit Sarah's boyfriend failed miserably. She goes to take care of her father who has cancer for 2 weeks. She is emotionally drained and saddened by seeing his condition. When she comes home, she opens the door, starts crying immediately. Her boyfriend's sitting on the couch playing a video game, doesn't even really pay any attention to her. She's like, hey, can we talk? And he's like, yeah, but I'm in the middle of like setting my new personal best.
Ugh.
So let me finish that and then I'll come to you. And so she is tired, drained from the trip, goes into the bedroom, lays down, falls asleep. She wakes up to him trying to put the moves on her. And she's like, do you just not get this? Like, what is wrong? Like, this is not what I need right now. And he's like, I don't get it. And then she goes, stays at a girlfriend's the next day. He's like texting her, why are you acting so crazy?
Okay. When I do something and then you call me crazy, guess what? Now you're going to make me crazy. You haven't seen crazy yet. You've just seen me hurt and emotional. But now when you call me crazy, now you're going to see crazy.
Yeah.
Don't ever call a girl crazy when she's hurt and emotional and upset. She's hurt. She's not crazy.
Well, this is kind of like a makeup or breakup type question. You know, look, they've been together for over a year, been living together for 4 months, and everything's pretty much fine. But this was the test. This was the time where it's like you show what you're made of in a relationship. And it's not good if that's what you're counting on him for emotional support. He failed it. Now, could he learn a lesson from this and become better? Sure. So,
but he needs to be taught what he did.
So that's why you're not going with a breakup right now, because it's like you have to know how serious this is, that if I were greeted like this in the future, if this happened again, I couldn't stay with you.
No. This is a one pass only situation. I would never tolerate this twice.
Mm-hmm. So some of the comments coming in, somebody texted in and said, yeah, so basically all that's been on his mind since you left was getting some action from you when you get back. You're just basically a P of A to him chick. This shows you all you need.
And you weren't even more important than a video game. So he had to finish the video game and then try to come rub up on you.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what it was. But it's not just him. I mean, this does happen. Somebody else texted in and said, I went to take my mom to the airport in the middle of the night to see my grandpa who was being taken off of life support. And I'd found out just on the car ride that he had passed.
Oh.
So I'm sitting on the bed crying. My husband says, what's wrong? And I tell him, and I turn around to start, talking to him, and he's already fallen back asleep. I'll never let him forget that. Now, okay, you're really tired. I mean, is that...
That's not as bad.
That's not as bad?
That's more forgivable because, I mean, he did get woken up and then he's there in bed trying to listen and he fell back asleep. It's bad, but it's not as bad as being so insensitive as to put the video game first and then try to rub on her. I mean, get out of here.
Somebody said the fact that Sarah is even calling into the KVJ show to publicly air her relationship issues says it all. The guy she's with isn't providing her the comfort she's searching for, and she's reaching out literally everybody else for comfort during this tumultuous time.
Yeah, if you call us, it's pretty much bad.
Maybe you already know the answer.
You never call us to tell us, oh, it's so great and awesome, guys. It's bad.
Somebody else's perspective on the video game side. My husband's huge into video games, but would never, ever do this to me. Doesn't matter what the subject matter is. If you're watching your favorite show, maybe a big football game is going on, you pause and you drop everything. If not, you show that you don't rank as high as something like a video game in your life.
That's
it. You need somebody that is going to be your ride or die. That's not a ride or die type comment.
No.
This is Tara here from Boca talking about how a man does it. What did your boyfriend do, Tara?
Hey guys, what up, KV?
What up,
Tara?
Richard from Boca Raton, don't judge me. From North Carolina. My dad got diagnosed with cancer. He died. He passed away. But when he did get diagnosed, I was at work, beside myself. I was distraught. I came home with my boyfriend. I told him what happened, and I couldn't afford to go see him in Boca. 2 days later, he drove me from North Carolina to Boca Raton nonstop. That's a partner, not a boyfriend. You got to decide what you want. She could stay with this guy. That's fine. You're going to have a boyfriend. You're not going to have a partner. That's the difference. This is the real stuff. This isn't like, I want to go to the martini bar. You don't. This is the real stuff. This is as real as life gets. And if you're not going to get on, get the hell off and get out.
Yeah. That's well said.
And I feel like it comes with maturity, too. You know, as young girls, we accept that kind of behavior. But when you get a little bit older, you're like, wait a minute. When you start figuring out, like, life and what you want and who you want by your side, you don't want some guy that puts video games ahead of you.
Somebody texted and said, nobody here is really asking the true pivotal question in this scenario. What game was he playing?
Donkey Kong. There's no way it's Donkey Kong.
Yeah, so anyway.
Thanks for the 80s game reference.
They're always 30 years or more, Virginia.
They're getting older.
They're getting older, yes.
Kids be like, what's Donkey Kong?
Oh, kids know Donkey Kong, don't they?
No, they don't. You're the donkey.
It's a game my grandpa plays.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents to report on your roadways. Another check on traffic coming up in just a little bit. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, what makes a great sale even greater? Greater discounts, Jim. And that's what Arrigo's doing right now. Perfect. Make sure you tell the announcer that.
I heard him. Greater it is. It's a double dose of savings. 2 sales in 1 at Arrigo.
Arrigo's 30th anniversary celebration savings continues. Plus, now get additional 4th of July savings, too. Only at Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo.
Shop 4,500 brand new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats and save thousands during the 4th of July sales event at Arrigo. New Gladiators from $259 a month. Cherokees from $175 a month. Compasses from $99 a month.
Plus, nobody beats Arrigo's trade allowance. Nobody. Hurry in for your double dose of savings now at Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and Margate. For the lowest price and the biggest selection. You gotta go Arrigo.
Select vehicles, 42-month leases, 10K miles a year, $29.99 due. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with your credit or Chrysler or Ally. FCA sales for locations. See dealer for details.
Summer days are unpredictable. They could bring or. But with deal days from McDonald's, one thing is for sure. Summer days are delicious. Mondays and Wednesdays, enjoy juicy hamburgers for 59 cents and cheeseburgers for 69 cents. And on Sundays, get tender, juicy 6-piece chicken McNuggets for just 99 cents. Enjoy summer no matter what it brings, only at McDonald's. Offer valid only at participating McDonald's for a limited time only. Limit 10 orders per person per visit. Not valid with any other offer, discount, coupon, or any combo meal. Offer not valid for McDelivery. Prices and participation may vary.
Cocktails and Karaoke is back. This time we're taking it to Brother Jimmy's at Rosemary Square.
There's so many food specials going to be going on. That smoked prime rib is delicious.
Cocktails and Karaoke, Brother Jimmy's this Friday from 7 to 9.
It's Mattress Firm's 4th of July sale, and we're celebrating with our free event. Get free bed accessories like a free adjustable bed base, 2 free memory foam pillows, and a free mattress protector when you take home your new bed for just $7.99. That's a value of over $850, absolutely free. And on top of that, you can save up to $400 on the best mattress brands store-wide. Hurry in, your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
This holiday weekend, pack up the grill and put out your sparklers. This is one celebration you don't want to miss. Hurry into the Nissan July 4th sales event and save big on our tech-filled lineup, including Rogue, winner of the Consumer Guide Best Buy Award, Armada, Kelley Blue Book's lowest 5-year cost-to-own full-size SUV crossover, and Altima, an IIHS top safety pick. For a limited time, save up to $1,500 holiday bonus cash on top of existing offers on select models. Don't miss out. Like this holiday weekend, the Nissan July 4th sales event ends soon. Shop ChooseNissan.com and your local Nissan store today. For well-qualified buyers, $1,500 holiday bonus cash available on the 2019 Nissan Titan and 2019 Nissan Titan XD. Available on lease and purchase. Must take delivery from new dealer stock. Subject to residency restrictions. For more award information, visit kbb.com, iihs.org, and consumerguide.com. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer information. Offers end 7/8/19.
Have you ever been curious about alternative medicines or medical marijuana? I want to tell you about the Canna Wellness Clinics. They're an upscale clinic, which is refreshing. They want to break the stigma of that stoner culture, and they want to better help educate you about the benefits of medical marijuana. Canna Wellness Clinics wants to help you understand your own health, and they want to help empower you to make better choices. Their goal is to just make it easier and less confusing to find a natural way to reduce pain, sleep disorders, stress, digestive issues. But one of the biggest benefits of the Canna Wellness Clinics is their emphasis on treating anxieties and depressions with the use of medical marijuana and mental health therapy. It can be a little confusing and overwhelming when you want to get into something new, but Canna Wellness Clinics wants to make sure everything is easy, simple, and supportive for you. Check them out, CannaWellnessClinics.com, or give them a call, 561-877-6130. That's 561-877-6130. Canna Wellness Clinics, grounded in nature, centered around you.
With Dunkin' Go-Tos, you can get a great deal on 2 of your favorites, like 2 egg and cheese wraps for $2, 2 bagels with cream cheese spread for $4, and 2 bacon, egg, and cheese croissants for $5. In my opinion, it's a deal that's pretty tough to beat. That's just if you want my go-to cents. If you don't want my go-to cents, it's go too late. Dunkin' Go-Tos, a great deal for $2, $4, or $5. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
Attention South Florida! West Palm Beach Kia is introducing a 7-day trial program for credit-challenged, first-time buyers, and lower-income households. For the next 7 days, the first 200 applicants will be approved to participate in an exclusive refinance program. Trade your current vehicle for a new Kia, and when approved for this trial program, West Palm Beach Kia could lower your payment, lower your APR, or even pay off your remaining vehicle balance with no money down. Drive any new Kia with 0 down during Kia's Summer Sticker Sales event. Only the first 200 applicants will be authorized to participate. Plus, right now, West Palm Beach Kia is paying up to $6,000 for all trades, regardless of mileage or condition. Don't miss the 7-day trial program at West Palm Beach Kia on Military Trail, just south of Southern Boulevard, or westpalmbeachkia.com.
Offers with approved credit. Negative trade equity applied to new loan balance. Expires 7/1/19.
It's the lowest prices of the season on the Sleep Number 360 smart bed. The only bed that intelligently senses your movements and automatically adjusts to your comfort and support on both sides, your Sleep Number setting. Sleep Number is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses by J.D. Power. And now the Queen Sleep Number 360 C4 smart bed is only $12.99. Save $400, plus special financing available. End Saturday. To find your local Sleep Number store, go to sleepnumber.com. For J.D. Power 2018 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Have you thought about signing up for a meal kit subscription to save time? Here's the thing. Those portioned ingredients that arrive on your doorstep still need to be chopped, diced, and sliced. So say goodbye to pricey subscriptions and hello to my delicious, shockingly affordable secret. Market meal kits from the Fresh Market. They're fully prepped, cook in 15 minutes, and start at less than $8 per person. No subscription required. Visit the Fresh Market near you or thefreshmarket.com to get them delivered.
If you're thinking about a new car, please make plans to stop by the lot or go online, offleaseonly.com. I don't want you to overpay for your next vehicle. I am trying to hook you up right now with massive savings on a huge inventory of vehicles. You know, at Off Lease Only, they've got over 5,000 vehicles in their inventory. They sell more pre-owned cars than anybody else, and that's how they can price them so low, because they deal in massive wholesale-like numbers. They pass the savings on to you, and you will love the savings, trust me. Newer cars, lower miles, and thousands below retail. Offices in Palm Beach, Broward, Miami, Orlando. They've got lots all over South Florida. Log on today, offleaseonly.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of pre-owned vehicles priced thousands below retail. Off Lease Only Broward, State Road 7 between Commercial and Atlantic. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, how would you feel about a Breaking Bad new project? Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul are hinting at it on social media. What do you think? Will it be a movie? Some people are speculating it could possibly be another spin-off show. They already did Better Call Saul, but could they do another one based around Aaron Paul's character?
I think they could. Don't you, Kev?
Yeah, it all depends upon writing, you know? What is the? I mean, they can definitely act. Those guys are great together. They really, I think, genuinely like each other a lot. And so it'd be cool to see them.
I thought he would blow up more, Aaron Paul. I thought he'd be in a lot more stuff.
Yeah, I kind of too. He did a movie, I remember, right after it that just didn't do much. And then it just kind of, I don't know.
And you pull for the guy, too, because he seems like a sweetheart.
Yeah. He's a likable dude.
Super likable dude. In other news, it looks like more than 23 million people tuned in to Netflix to see that series. And we talked about it, about the Central Park 5. The series is called When They See Us. And it looks into like all the disturbing details and the behind the scenes of how they framed the Central Park 5 and then how they were vindicated. So that is a huge project for Netflix. I bet you can find that they'll pick up more projects like this with 23 million people tuning in.
People love those real stories
Yes.
that maybe didn't get the kind of attention that they can put on it now because of the way media is. So they're looking for storylines, and there's a lot of real life stuff that happened.
Well, those documentaries go through every little detail, stuff that even the smallest details, a good 15 minutes of them going over it, which is interesting.
Yeah, I was reading a little follow-up on that, and I think the person who put it together did spend years, it was like 4 years, something like that, researching the subject. So they're not done quickly. You can't crank them out fast to do them right, especially something that's going to be controversial, and you know that was to some extent. You want to make sure you do your homework on it.
George Lopez is expanding a restaurant empire. I didn't even realize this, but I guess the comedian already has a couple of restaurants, and now he wants to put them everywhere across the country. George Lopez's Chingon Kitchen. And he wants to do his own guacamole products, and he can be sold in stores along with salsa.
You guys stop saying the word restaurant. I am just ravenous this morning.
Why don't you get breakfast?
Because no one wants to eat it with me.
Oh.
GMO in there, Denny's. He's not down with it.
Did you take that pizza home from dinner last night?
Oh, you better believe I did.
Did you eat it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's gone.
Did it survive the car ride home?
Well, I was locked out of my house for 2 hours, so that thing didn't even make it in the house.
Did you sit on your porch and eat it?
I did.
Oh, that's so sad.
I did.
And finally here, looks like Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul are hinting on their social media about a project coming. Now, they shared the same cryptic photo of two donkeys with only the caption that read, "Soon," on Instagram and Twitter. Fans are speculating that a Breaking Bad movie could be shooting soon. So if you're a fan of that show, a movie may be on the way. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
All right.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky. God. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hearing these bizarre stories coming all across America where kids are getting fines for setting up lemonade stands. Like, hey, where's your business license, kid? And you're like going,
I don't have one, mister.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
There are some people that really do. They'll get in the kid's face, try to shut it down.
Yeah. So this is a kind of a smart promotion from Country Time Lemonade.
Lemonade is still illegal. When you sell it at a lemonade stand, what could be the problem? Oh, right. Fines, fees, and other bureaucratic baloney. It's time to legalize lemonade. Contact your local rep. Spread the word. Use word of mouth, social media, fax. Whatever it takes to get lemonade legalized in all 50 states. Take a stand for lemonade stands. Find out more on how to change laws in your state at countrytimelegalAid.com.
We always had kids in Palm Beach Gardens make lemonade. This was one kid was selling it for $7, and I bought it because I wanted to help out the kid.
$7?
It was the worst lemonade I've ever had. It's called Sugar Kid.
He just used lemons and water.
It was the worst.
It was the worst, huh? All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, tonight is a big night in politics here in South Florida. They've got the first televised Democratic presidential debates in Miami.
Oh, okay. This is when things get crazy now.
It's really kind of kicking up. Yeah, it's about to go down. Yeah, it's when it all happens. The summertime is when you start seeing the presidential candidates.
I'm sure everybody's going to keep a cool head.
There's 20 different candidates going to be on the stage at once?
For the Democratic Party, there's a ton of candidates.
Yeah.
In
Oh
fact,
my
some people think there's
goodness.
way too many. It's so...
Well, and they all hit South Florida with kind of their own agenda. Like I saw one of them was in the Everglades talking about, global warming. The other one, and a lot of them are hitting, the Homestead area where they've got the detainees there. And so that's going to be a big part of it. So they're just, all these presidential candidates, they're just, you got to watch them because they're scrambling all over South Florida just trying to get the photo ops and everything going on. It's very dangerous. So you got to keep your eyes out. You might run into a Democratic presidential candidate. He might just plow you down on the street.
It's going to be a long debate.
Oh, wait. There's so many of them. They have to do 2 nights.
Okay.
10 people per night. Oh, that sounds horrible.
That's a lot of
Could you
debate.
imagine? You have to go to that? Oh.
Yeah, that is quite a to-do. So we're going to be checking out our own debate skills here today, I believe.
This smells like a rig job. Oh, yeah.
What do you mean
Let
a
me
rig job?
guess who wrote the topics.
It's a game. I think I know what game we're playing. This is definitely a rig
Master
job.
debater, of course.
Yeah, this is rigged.
Yeah, we're going to see how would we fare if we were on stage tonight for the Democratic presidential debates in Miami. That's how we'll find out. We do need to have some judges who will let us know who brought forth the better argument. Again, it's not about how you personally feel about this, so leave your own agendas at the doorstep. It's about who is better at debating their side of the argument.
I still feel like people don't get that part. It's not about if you're right or wrong. It's how good you can debate.
That's right. That's what we need. We need people that are going to be able to do that and see through all the garbage to make it happen. What we have got for you is I've got some concert tickets for the 3 people going to be calling in.
Ooh.
Yes. Your choice of either Rob Thomas or the Goo Goo Dolls and Train. And that Goo Goo Dolls ticket comes with a meet and greet, too, with the Goo Goo Dolls.
You definitely take the meet and greet.
Yeah. So we need judges to jump in here and let us know who is the better debater, master debater, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Coming up next.
I promise that you'll never find another like me. I know that I'm a handful, baby. I know I never think before I jump. And you're the kind of guy the ladies want. And there's a lot of cool chicks out there. I know that I went psycho on the phone. I never leave well enough alone. And trouble's gonna follow where I go. And there's a lot of cool chicks out there. But one of these things is not like the others. Like a rainbow with all of the colors. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I promise that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you. And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
I know I tend to make it about me,
I know you never get just what you see, but I will never bore you, baby.
And when we had that fight out in the rain, you ran after me and called my name.
I never wanna see you walk away. Cause one of these things is not like the others. Living in winter, I am your summer. Baby doll, when it comes to a lover, I promise that you'll never find another like me. I'm the only one of me. Let me keep you company. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
Hey kids,
Spelling is fun,
girl, there ain't no I-N-T.
but you know there is a me.
Strike the band of 1, 2, 3.
I promise that you'll never find another like me.
Girl, there ain't no I-N-T.
But you know there is a
And
me.
you can't spell awesome without me.
I promise that you'll never find another like me.
I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
Girl, there ain't no I-N-T.
But you know there is a me.
I'm the only one of me. Baby, that's the fun of me. Strike the band of 1, 2, 3.
You can't spell awesome without me.
You're the only one of you. Baby, that's the fun of you.
And I promise that nobody's gonna love you like me.
All right, well, we got the Democratic presidential debates. First one is going to be happening tonight in Miami. It's night 1 of 2. They got 2 nights that are going to be going on here. I think 10 tonight, 10 tomorrow is how they're breaking it down.
That's what it looks like.
Yes. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So what we've got here is we're going to find out who on the KVJ show is the best debater. That is the question here. Now, we've got night 1 of 2 happening right now. This will be the semifinals, and then tomorrow our 2 finalists will meet in the Master Debater Championships.
Because sometimes you give us a topic that we don't personally believe in, but we have to sell it like we do.
That's debating. Yeah. If you're on a debate team, they will give you a topic, and you're like going, okay, this is our job just to try to research and play this. And then you'll have somebody being, okay, we're devil's advocate. We're going to be taking the other side of this. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here, it is a best of 3 in each round. We'll find out who's going to advance to tomorrow's finals. Our judges here, we have got Apple from Boynton Beach. Hello, Apple.
Good morning, guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. You going to watch the Democratic debates tonight?
Absolutely not.
Cool, me neither. All right.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Julia's on here from Loxahatchee. Hello, Julia.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I am awesome. It's my birthday.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday! Yeah, Julia. Okay. And finally, we got Stephanie on here from Fort Lauderdale. Hello, Stephanie.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. Hello. Ladies, what I want to let you know here, as judges here for Master Debater, what you need to do is give a vote to the person who you think does the best job debating their side of the argument. It's not about how you personally feel, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes. All right, very nice. All right, here we go. In the first round, do you want to go on ahead and draw the matchups, Virginia? Is that what we got there?
Who do you want to draw first?
I'm going to have you go on ahead and draw out the name of who your challenger is going to be, Virginia.
Ooh. Scary.
Who I'm going to eat alive is going to be myself. That's not good. All right.
I'd like to hear that, actually.
Let me draw some.
Could be very
There have
interesting.
been bipolar nights when I could do that, actually. Okay, it's Jaybird.
Of course it is. Of course
Jaybird.
it is.
Virginia and Jaybird.
The witch versus the bird. Okay.
That means Denny's and Kev will battle.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be gripping. Okay, here we go. That means that, Jaybird, you're going to start off here so you can pick the side of the argument that you want. Now, you're going to have 15 seconds to make your argument. You're going to hear the little buzzer that's going to let you know that it's time for you to shut up and the other person goes.
Okay, come on, bird. Dig deep.
Okay.
Hungover. It's all right.
Hungover.
Hungover.
Somebody had a little bit too much fun at the free booze at the boss's meetup.
It was free, yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is our first topic here in Master Debater today. Kardashian stories are good for the KVJ show. Kardashian stories are good for the KVJ show. Okay, Jaybird, with your debate, your time begins now.
Kardashian stories are not good for the KVJ show simply because it gets the most hate. Other than commercials going too long and us playing music, Kardashian stories are terrible but the majority of the audience doesn't like it, especially the men.
Okay.
Kardashian stories are good for the KVJ show. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. They are the most popular influencers on social media. They are so wealthy. They make so many impactful things happen. I'm sorry. Like it or not, they are huge, and we have to talk about them.
Okay. All right. Who did a better job in their debate? Apple, who is your vote for?
Well, I think they both did a really good job of stating the facts and giving support to those facts.
Mm-hmm.
But I really thought that Jason's argument was a little bit more impassioned. So I'm going to go with Jason.
I love apples. I love apples.
Okay. All right, very nice. All right, let's go with Julia. Julia, who do you think did a better job with their argument?
Well, I got to go with Jaybird as well. He had a little more information in there, and I think his was a little better.
Okay. Let's see if Stephanie agrees with Apple and Julia. What do you think, Stephanie?
No, unfortunately, I agree 100% with Jason's argument, but Virginia's is kind of true with them being the influencers, and you're a radio station, you have to talk about that. So I'm going to go with Virginia on this.
Her argument was better than mine, is what you're saying.
Kind of.
Okay.
On the fact that it's true, it's America, and stupid people like to hear about the Kardashians.
Round one goes to the bird.
Yeah, the bird. Round one goes to you. It's best of 3, so that means that you can win it with this.
Oh, Riggs, I'm real hungry, and my appetite, it wants witch.
Next topic here in our Master Debater. Will Jaybird go on to the championship to face myself or Denny's? All right. Virginia was right for not wearing the clown makeup to dinner with the CEO of the new company last night. Okay, that is the topic here. Virginia, your argument begins now.
Of course, Virginia was right not to wear the makeup. It was the first time meeting the CEO of our company. We didn't know if she was jokey. We didn't know if she was a stiff. We had to play it cool. And plus, I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of all my friends in the restaurant, people that I know.
It was the second time meeting our CEO. She's a very down-to-earth woman. She has a great sense of humor. I got to spend a lot of time with her. I honestly feel like she would have seen us in our natural, goofy state. That's why the audience loves us. That's why management loves us, because we move the needle when we are goofy at that ass.
Okay. Goofy at that ass. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's start with Stephanie this time. Stephanie, who do you think had the better argument?
I'm going with Jaybird because the reason I listen to you guys is because you're goofy, and if it's your new CEO, it's probably she knows that about you guys. She probably would have laughed it off and thought it was funny and never would have forgotten that dinner.
Love apples.
All right. It's a not apples, Stephanie.
I love Stephanie's.
You can still love apples, though.
Yeah, you love both.
Julia, who's your vote for?
I'm going with Virginia on this one. I think she's right. You have to be respectful to the CEO of the company. Even though you've met her once and she knows you guys are goofy, you still have to be respectful. You can't show up in clown makeup.
Okay, it's interesting. All right, and the tiebreaker here is up to Apple. Apple.
Oh, my gosh.
Apple, you could send Jaybird into the finals with your vote, or we could do another tiebreaker here. Who do you think had the better argument?
Well, again, I go with passion. And while I agree with Virginia's opinion, I still think Jaybird was more passionate. So I'm going to go Jaybird.
Yes!
Wow.
Wow, look at this.
Okay, Jaybird,
apples.
that means you are in the finals.
I'm coming for you, Riggs. I'm coming for you.
I haven't won yet.
Oh, I mean, you're going up against Denny's.
Going against a kitten, Kev.
Yeah, it's literally kicking a kitten.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Riggs is going to let Denny's win. Yeah,
Never.
right.
Never. Denny's, you might as well just go in there and answer phones.
Go answer hate calls, Denny's.
Yeah. Some more rig.
Summer rigging.
Hand me a blast.
Okay. Tell me if this is rigged. Our first topic here for myself and Denny's, and I'm going to let him go first. There is nothing wrong with GMOs.
Oh, and you're letting me pick my side?
There is nothing wrong with GMOs. Okay. All right. Master debater, you got 15 seconds to argue your side of this topic. Denny's, your time begins now.
I do have an issue with GMOs, so I do not think they are good. And the reason being is that there has been correlations with the use of GMOs and the insecticides on the crops. And that parallel has been drawn and shown conclusive evidence that it is causing issues.
Technically, any food that you've eaten pretty much over the last 50, 100 years has somehow been modified. It's been fine. We're doing okay. The remnants are so small, you don't even know anything's going to happen to humans because the testing is not in to make it official, Denny's. So, yeah, GMOs, not bad.
Well, that is a real barn burner.
Denny's needs like 3 minutes, too.
Yeah,
15
yeah.
seconds can't get it done.
That's too much information to throw out in 15 seconds.
Julia, we'll start with you this time. Who had the better argument?
Going with Denny's this time. I think Denny's is quite knowledgeable about this subject. We heard about it the other day, and I think he got his point out there a little bit.
Okay.
Going with Denny's.
Kev was a little smuggy, wasn't he, with his delivery? Yeah, we thought it too.
Apple, who do you think had the better argument?
Well, that was totally a riggy question, and I'm going to support Denny's.
And you're going to go for Denny's,
Votes for Denny. Wow, the audience is turning.
Wow, I didn't expect it.
And Stephanie, just want to see what you had to say. What do you think?
I'm going to go with the other ladies and vote on Denny. Sorry, Kevin.
Wow. Okay.
Clean sweep.
It caught me off guard because I'm so passionate about it. So
we could hear it.
It took me a second to get moving.
We could hear the passion in your voice.
I didn't think that was going to be thrown at me this morning.
Okay. Well, there's a big story out today. Illinois, now officially the 11th state in America to legalize recreational marijuana.
Oh.
Always picking topics real close to the heart.
Okay. Florida should legalize recreational marijuana now. All right. I get to pick the side of the argument.
Oh, that's so funny.
Denny's, you've been rigged.
I have been.
Okay. Wonder what side I'm going to go with. Florida absolutely should legalize marijuana. We have a major opioid crisis. Just go through Delray Beach. You can see for pain relief, marijuana is good. Other states are doing it. They're making tons of tax money off of it. Not a lot of DUIs are going up, so it's better for everybody.
Much like other medicine, marijuana is still a new medicine. Sure, they've been doing research, but they haven't done enough research to prove that it's helping as much as people say it is. Plus, when they introduce recreational, you see a lot of shops opening up, and it does clutter up and look bad in a lot of shopping development.
How painful was that for you to say, though?
I know every word hurt.
He don't want to win.
He don't want to win.
He don't want to win.
He threw that round.
The fire is gone.
The fire is gone.
Apple, who do you think had the better argument?
Oh, God, you're killing me. Denny's, I wanted to pull for you so bad on this one, man, but I'm going to have to give it to Ricky.
Ricky, yeah.
Ricky did bring it.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie, what do you think? Who had the better argument here?
I'm going to go with you on this. And again, it was painful to hear Denny's have to argue that, but he lost me at the end with saying making the shopping plazas look bad because they're actually pretty nice looking.
True.
She wants to keep debating.
Yeah, I mean, I was pulling for points.
Yeah, you made stoners
point.
cry by turning your back on them.
I was trying to think of
the one
anything.
that's in Lake Worth, that's kind of towards downtown and a little bit not in the best area. It's like the nicest building in that whole block. So
Yeah, dumb point.
Denny's don't want to win right now. Denny's don't want to win.
He threw it.
He did.
Talk about
Rigging.
Riggy.
Yeah.
He just rigged that one. Okay, and Julia, who do you think had the better argument?
Oh, the rig is in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Okay. That means we got a tiebreaker. I got a point, and Denny's has a point. Okay. The next topic to debate here in Master Debater, who's going to face Jaybird in the championship tomorrow?
Ooh.
The topic, Kevin really is rigging the show. Kevin really is rigging the show. All right, Denny's, you get to choose your side of the argument of Master Debater now.
I don't think Kevin could possibly be rigging the show. And the reason I don't think that is because a lot of the games are set up by me myself. So when I come in, Kevin's kind of at the mercy of how I set up things. So if he was really rigging, he would have to be rigging it without anyone in the whole group knowing, completely behind everyone's back.
I'm actually just that good. I'm the host of the show. It's to make sure that every outcome is entertaining. I rig everything for that end. Look at Survivor. Do you think they ever came down to the final two like that on their votes? No, it's rigged just like this show.
I tried to switch it up on him. That was
wow.
good.
Both were good, actually. Both were very good.
Okay.
So heated.
Who goes to the championship tomorrow to face off against Jaybird in Master Debater?
Will it be the rig and the pig?
Could be.
Or would it be Miho versus Miho?
Oh.
Apple from Boynton, who do you think had the better argument?
Ricky, I think that one backfired on you. Definitely going with Denny.
Wow. Okay.
That was amazing.
Julia, who do you think had the better argument?
Oh, you guys made that one tough. I don't know. Denny brought some facts, but, Ricky was really coming with his words. I got to go with Kevin.
Oh! Some of the comments in the chat room's like, holy smug. I am the host. I rig everything. It was so believable.
It was. I believed it.
You gave me chills, dog.
Holy smug. All right, here we go. Stephanie from Fort Lauderdale, you decide who goes to the finals tomorrow. Who is it going to be?
I think it's going to be Miho versus Miho.
It goes to Denny.
Kevin, don't hate me.
Gosh, that's how I don't hate you. I couldn't even rig Master Debater.
I thought you did it. I thought your last one was really good.
Yeah. Wow, not good enough. Take down Denny. So tomorrow it's Miho versus Miho in the Master Debater Championship.
It's Miho versus me slow.
Yes.
Come on now.
Oh.
All right, Apple, Julia, Stephanie, ladies, thank you so much for being our judges today.
Thank you.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Watch for a crash in Broward County this morning. Nob Hill Road shut down between Griffin Road and the 595. Seek an alternate route through that area. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 379 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, what makes a great sale even greater?
Greater discounts, Jim. And that's what Arrigo's doing right now.
Perfect. Make sure you tell the announcer that.
I heard him. Greater it is. It's a double dose of savings. 2 sales in 1 at Arrigo.
Arrigo's 30th anniversary celebration savings continues.
Plus, now get additional 4th of July savings, too.
Only at Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo.
Shop 4,500 brand new Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats and save thousands during the 4th of July sales event at Arrigo. Get new Rams up to 40% off MSRP. Ram 1500 Bighorns from $159 a month.
Plus, nobody beats Arrigo's trade allowance. Nobody.
Hurry in for your double dose of savings now at Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass, and Margate. For the lowest price
and the biggest selection.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Select vehicles subject to prior sale. 36-month leases, 10K miles a year, $29.99 due. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply. Dealer plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify with credit, Chrysler or Ally. FCA sales for locations. See dealer sales.
This is for all my moms out there. You grind all day, every day, and you get it done. You've got the kids to worry about. You've got being a wife to worry about. You're working full time. You got the dogs and the cat. Let Publix help you. They know that you're beyond busy. And with Publix Delivery, powered by Instacart, you can get all the items you need from the store that you know. Just shop online, select your easy delivery time, and grocery shopping is done. It gives you more time to take care of everything else in your crazy world. Try Publix Delivery today, powered by Instacart. Visit Publix.com/shop. Now, item prices do vary from in-store prices. Service fees may apply. Available in select zip codes only. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
The South Florida sun is known for making your skin go crazy. That's why you should get laser hair removal, tattoo removal, or skin rejuvenation from Body Detail's True Laser Specialist. With up to 70% off this month, self-care isn't vanity, it's sanity. Schedule a complimentary consultation at bodydetails.com and get more info about our free lifetime guarantee.
Right now at T-Mobile, get an awesome iPhone XR on us when you bring your family over and trade in your old device. Because whether you have mom, dad, or a friend on your mind, it's a gift so bold and brilliant, you'll want to keep it for yourself. And most importantly, it's on us in 6 vibrant colors. Plus, with unlimited everything from T-Mobile, the awesome iPhone XR will have everyone snapping, streaming, and sharing to their heart's content all year long. But don't wait, it's only for a limited time. So visit a store or call 1-800-T-Mobile and get iPhone XR on us.
If congested, customers using more than 50 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds due to prioritization. Video at 480p via 24 monthly bill credits for well-qualified customers plus tax. Qualifying trade-in, port-in, service, and finance agreement required. Contact us before canceling or credit stop and remaining balance due. 64 gigs, 0 down plus $31.25 per month for 24 months. Pre-credit price $749.99, 0% APR. One offer per account.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George, still full from lunch because it was so delicious and satisfying. Let me tell you what it was. A chicken avocado club sandwich from Boston Market. Oh yeah, and it's a combo, comes with a Southwest Cobb salad. Have you been to Boston Market lately? Well, do yourself a favor tomorrow for lunch and check it out. Literally the best chicken you've ever had because it comes straight off the rotisserie onto your sandwich and into your salad. And then it goes right into your mouth. So put a fresh spin on lunch tomorrow with a brand spanking new lunch menu at Boston Market.
What's up, everyone? This is producer Denny's of the KVJ Show, and if you're a listener, you know I'm an advocate of the medical use of marijuana here in the state of Florida. People ask me all the time, how do you get into it? Well, I always tell them the same thing. Go check out Canna Wellness Clinics. They're an upscale clinic. They want to better help educate you about the benefits of medical marijuana. They also want to help provide you a deeper understanding of your own health and empower you to make better choices. They want to make it easier and less confusing for you to find a natural way to reduce pain, sleep disorders, stress, and digestive issues. Also, anxieties and depression, treating it with the use of medical marijuana and mental health therapy. So if you're ever curious about alternative medicines or medical marijuana, check out Canna Wellness Clinics. You can check out their website, cannawellnessclinics.com, or give them a call, 561-877-6130. That's 561-877-6130. Canna Wellness Clinics, grounded in nature, centered around you.
Go wild this summer at Palm Beach Zoo. With the Summer Safari Savings Pass, you pay once and enjoy free unlimited daytime visits through September 30th. Meet Wilbur the Celebrity Sloth. Feed the lorikeets. Mingle with flamingos for free. The Summer Safari Savings Pass at Palm Beach Zoo. Your real tropical adventure. PalmBeachZoo.org.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Oh, if you want delicious lunch or dinner, Bud's Chicken and Seafood, they have got their lunch bunches going on. Now, that's when you get the fries, you get the medium soda, and you get the big old sandwich, or you get the 2 pieces of chicken. It's affordable, and it's a lot of food. Now, Bud's Chicken and Seafood, I did help develop the bird sauce that they have, and there's a rumor that we're going to be getting our own packaging. Yes, original bird sauce packaging. The Bud's Chicken and Seafood mukbang's going to be going on Thursday. We're going to be showing off a bunch of lunch bunches. So if you are hungry, you want something to eat and affordable, hit up Bud's Chicken and Seafood and try the bird sauce.
Why are more people making the move to the new Jaguar Treasure Coast? Because it's different here. Our service is open 6 days with no waiting. Sales is open every day and will deliver to your home or office. Why? Because you deserve the best.
New Jaguar XE, just $339 a month, or get 0% APR financing.
Jaguar Treasure Coast on US 1, just north of Midway Road.
19 Jaguar XE 25T Premium, 36-month lease, $39.95 due. 0 security deposit plus tax with approved credit. Financing up to 60 months on select models.
You know, the great thing about MD Now is they are open 365 days a year, including holidays from 8 to 8, and a physician is always on site. And no appointment is ever necessary with MD Now. They love to get you in and get you out, too, super fast. Find the location nearest you, mymdnow.com.
Slip and fall, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
From the H. Gregg Nissan of Delray Weather Center, here's Quick Hit Weather.
H. Gregg Nissan of Delray has offers you never expected on the new Nissan Sentra SV, new Altima 2, or new Rogue Sport S. And now loyal customers get $500 off any purchase or lease. Expectations met. H. Gregg Nissan of Delray and NissanDelray.com.
Meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Another hot day on this Wednesday. High temperatures near 95 degrees. The heat index will be near 100 to 110. A heat advisory in effect from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. Slow down, protect yourself from the heat. Mainly sunny skies. On Thursday, increasing chance for rain. High near 90, rain chance 40%.
Come on in to Discount Tire during our Independence Day event.
You can save up to 15% on any set of Ford tires or wheels installed. We love keeping you safe on the road.
That's what we're here for. Discount Tire, let's get you taken care of.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Discount Tire.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
The Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest is going to be coming up in less than a month now. It's on July 20th at the South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center underneath the cool air conditioning. It's going to be a great time, and advance tickets are on sale right now at palmbeachsummerbeerfest.com. Tomorrow, I'm going to be at Barrel of Monk, saving you even more money than you can get online right now, about $10 a ticket. So if you get a pair, you're saving $20, and they've got a $10 taco and beer special that's going to be going on. Now, we're going to be there starting at 5 p.m., and you got to be there by 6:30 p.m. to get your chance to get these tickets. Now, it is going to be kind of a first-come, first-serve. We're going to be in there. You're going to draw for the right to buy these tickets. We've got, I think it's 40 that are going to be on sale. So you can come and get those tomorrow. Barrel of Monks in Boca Raton. Have a beer with me. Going to be there with those tickets available for $40 while supplies last for the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest tomorrow in Boca.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
We give a lot of bad advice, but apparently Jaybird led a student astray who said, dude, you give a lot of bad advice, but this might have been the worst advice you've ever given, which is a strong statement because there's been a lot of bad advice, and I'm just kind of curious, what is the worst advice you've ever gotten from this show?
He actually told me it was literally the worst advice he's ever gotten in his life.
Wow.
In his life.
In his life?
Well, yeah, he was at an event because he's heard me talk about it on the air before. I've always said, if you struggle with math and you're trying to get your degree in college, take your algebra, take all that stuff in the summertime, because teachers, they're forced to cut out a bunch of chapters, and it's almost like a quick. For me, for a guy who was terrible at math, I took every math class for college in summer, and that's how I passed college, or passed my math college. So he did that, and he thought he was going to pass. I'm like, I was really, this is going to be great for you. He had to drop the class because he was failing so bad. He said, man, I need a whole semester. I can't do this summertime stuff. So he's wasting his money, and he's going to get an F.
Oh.
And he's blaming it on me. Or is that the worst advice that guy's ever gotten?
Well, I don't know. Virginia just got caught out this week because she gave out bad advice when it came to the Bright Line, where she said you could get these VIP passes on the way down, but then your QR code would work on the way back, so you only had to pay for the VIP one way, but you could get it actually two ways, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, because I've used it. I've done that before, but I guess they figured out the system, and your QR code expires now, and you can't use it later in the day.
Okay, who has worse advice? What, out of those two situations, who was the worst?
Well, it sounds like they're both wrong. And it probably depends upon who you are. Are you trying to take the Bright Line or go to school? Right? It's all relative.
It really is.
Yeah. So I'm just curious. I mean, that's just what we got in the last 2 days. And we do give out a lot of advice, but what is the worst advice that we've ever get? I'm just kind of curious. If you'd be going, yeah, that's nothing. I mean, one time you told blah, 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 that was the worst advice ever.
Oh, I've given some bad advice.
Oh, every day.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say every day. More when we're back at Wild 95.5. I gave more bad advice then. I think I've gotten better.
Yeah.
No? You don't have a very positive look on your face.
No.
Probably my worst advice. Hey, guys, I think moving to Miami is a good idea.
Yeah. Oh,
That's where it's at.
It's getting real.
What is our worst advice? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
I'm at a party I don't want to be at, and I don't ever wear a suit and tie hat. Wondering if I can sneak out the back. Nobody's even looking me in my eyes. Can you take my hand, finish my drink, say, shall we dance? Hell yeah. You know I love you, did I ever tell you? You make it better like that. Don't think I fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Yeah, I always feel like I'm nobody. Who wants to fit in anyway? 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel that maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. We at a party we don't wanna be at. Trying to talk but we can't hear ourselves. Pictureless, I'd rather kiss them right back. But all these people all around, I'm crippled with anxiety. But I'm told it's where I'm supposed to be. You know what? It's kinda crazy 'cause I really don't mind. Can you make it better like that? Don't think we fit in at this party. Everyone's got so much to say. Oh yeah, yeah. When we walked in I said I'm sorry. But now I think that we should stay. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. No, I don't like nobody but you. It's like you're the only one here. I don't like nobody but you, baby. I don't care. I don't like nobody but you. I hate everyone here. I don't like nobody but you, baby, yeah. 'Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah.
Well, we've given a lot of bad advice on this show. What is the worst that you've ever heard? You can remind us of it. 877-979-WRMF. Between Jaybird and Virginia, some bad advice this week. Jaybird advised to take some summer classes. Going to be easier. A kid apparently tried to take some algebra and flunked out or had to drop the class because it was so tough.
I still stand by my statement. Algebra, math, and even a foreign language, if you struggle with that and you want to get it over with quickly and you're just trying to get through college, take it during the summertime. They got to cut chapters.
Okay. Virginia told somebody the hack to riding the Brightline VIP front and back, down and back, or up and back.
It's the VIP lounge. So if you bought the fancy ticket down to Miami and then you didn't buy a round trip, At least when I did it, you could still use your QR code to get into the fancy VIP lounge in Miami, even if you bought a cheap ticket for your return way home. But I guess maybe they figured it out now because we had somebody try it over the weekend, and she's very pissed at me.
Does everybody in Tequesta do this move, or do they all pay their way up and down?
We love hacks in Tequesta.
Mm-hmm.
Joke hacks.
Let me see. Got a couple comments. Somebody said Jason's advice was the worst by far. It cost that guy thousands. The poor kid lost time and money.
Thousands of dollars? I don't know what it costs. Thousands.
Tuition, bruh.
One class, bruh. And fine, whatever. Take it in the fall then. I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm. And somebody else said, not your fault, Jaybird. That kid can't blame you for being dumb.
Oh.
Yeah, so blaming it on him. And a little bit of advice. Somebody texted in and said, I've taken 2 math classes in the summer semester, had no issues. You need to check ratemyprofessor.com before you pick the summer classes. Some professors are just as hard for summer as they are for the normal semester.
Oh, I did, and I did my research, and I asked everybody, and I picked a guy who was the worst math teacher in the world. He would give you the questions the day before the test. All you had to do was copy it off of the board and then turn it in. And everyone in class goes, does he know he's giving us the answers? That's how turnkey this class was.
Oh, my gosh. Why couldn't I have had a teacher like that?
He'd always say things like, oh, that's chicken feet. That's chicken feet. I'm like, oh, whatever. I had no. He'd always say that.
Was the answer chicken feet?
I don't know. No one knew what he was talking about.
Was he high?
I don't want to say that.
What is this school you're going to?
I don't want to say that either. Because they might be listening.
Okay, well, when we give out bad advice, we usually get comments hearing about it, and that's why we've made it into a song.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
That sucks. That sucks. It stinks.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
You know, I hope Kevin's birthdays suck major ass. You can tell he's one of those fake church people. He and his trashy co-hosts have ruined WRMF forever. Hashtag bring back Jennifer Ross.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Virginia is so thirsty. She tries so hard to be a reality housewife. They are at least hot and entertaining. She's just ugly and unfunny, too.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
I saw Jason's dog Chewy on KVJ TV, and he's fat just like Jaybird. He looks lonely just like Jaybird as well. They both look so unhealthy. I wonder who will kick the bucket first.
Oh,
damn. You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
Does Denny's wear an awful looking wig? Also, his beard is so patchy, and I notice he has weird buggy eyes. He definitely looks like he smells like canned meat. Just saying.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us. You hate the KVJ show.
That sucks.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Tornado of poop does not sound like a good description to hit your home. It's happened at multiple homes in Massachusetts. Apparently, they were doing repairs to a sewer line, and all of a sudden, it sent a wave of poo back into several of these houses. One person described it saying it was like molten lava coming out at me.
Oh my gosh. What do you get? Do you get money? Do they make it right?
The mayor said, unfortunately, the damage to the homes involved is extensive and could take days or weeks to repair. I would assume, this sounds like something that they might put on one of those like Allstate commercials.
Yes.
Yeah. Mayhem.
Do you suffer from a poop tornado?
Yeah, this woman who was interviewed for this story said she's staying at a hotel until the damage is fixed. That's probably a good idea. Wow. That's tough.
I'd rather take a sinkhole.
No, they're both terrible.
Give me sinkhole all day long than that.
Okay, Cat 4 hurricane or tornado of poop? What do you go with?
Cat 5 hurricane.
What do you think,
I
Virginia?
take the poo.
Really?
I don't mess with hurricanes.
I don't mess with poo. Hurricane. Virginia. No, you're off on this one.
I can fix the poo. I can get around the poo. I'll call Stanley Steamer.
Steamer.
Stanley Steamer can't fix it.
What if it was Stanley Steamer?
Stanley left the steamer?
Yes.
What do you pick?
I'm gonna go Cat 4 Hurricane. I'm sorry.
Definitely.
Dude, I don't know. There's a guy that got arrested after he was found running naked through a Walmart parking lot in Titusville. Police actually got called to the area because of a possible shooting, but they found the naked man instead. Not really sure why he was running naked or what was going on. They're still trying to investigate to find a motive.
Maybe he was doing a naked mile.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just what we do in Florida. And even when we're not in Florida, there's a story somebody sent me from up in New York. There was a Hobe Sound guy that just got arrested for running through a parking lot naked.
Okay, look at you, inspiring weirdos.
That's what I do.
I guess that's it. Yeah. Another guy in upstate New York got upset last week that somebody had parked in front of his house. And so he said, you know what? I'm going to show you. Apparently, he has a demolition derby car. He got in it. Bam. He got arrested for felony criminal mischief.
You can't get mad if people park in front of your house. It's the street. It's for everyone.
I know, right?
That is so dumb. Your neighborhood's like that, Kevin.
Yeah.
You got me so scared going to your neighborhood. I don't like if I have to make like a little U-turn and I go in someone's driveway. I'm always afraid someone's going to come out and start throwing things at me.
They're very particular, yeah.
My dad got a gun pulled on him that one time doing that.
That is so stupid. I would never care if anybody was turning around in my driveway. What do you care?
Back in the day when my dad was like a 19-year-old, he pulled into a driveway because he was just making a U-turn. A guy comes out with a gun. My dad puts it in reverse and drives away.
Oh my gosh.
How intense is that?
Seriously, chill out, people.
Guns. Some people love them.
It's the street. It's a driveway. Who cares?
Well, in Alabama, they use guns a lot. In fact, you can get one just by buying yourself a car.
We're going to be celebrating July 4th a little bit differently this year. Everyone that comes into our dealership and purchases a new pre-owned or certified pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they're also going to get a Bible, an American flag, and also 12-gauge shotgun. It's tough to sell here, obviously, in Chatham, Alabama. We're not in a big market, and this has given us a platform to reach a lot more people and sell a lot more cars. So, yes, this is really giving us the opportunity to talk to customers we previously couldn't reach.
Oh, wow. There you go. How about that?
I mean, it doesn't sound like an Alabama promotion at all, does it?
America.
American flag, Bible, and a shotgun.
I mean, that is the last place I would go to buy a car. It's so intense.
It's a lot.
Stop pushing everything on me. I know. That's all choices right there.
America.
Well,
there's a high school teacher in Texas that just got fired. Apparently, they frown on you filming your porn in their classrooms.
She did a whole thing, like an intro. She's walking in. I mean, she went for it.
Let me guess, you spent some time watching it.
It came up on my news feed.
The stories he investigates.
It came up on my news.
He has an in-depth report on that. Tell you all about it. Yeah.
Oh, this is the time you pay attention.
Look, it is a hot story. Everyone's talking about it. It's on every news publication.
Mm-hmm. There's two women in England that were walking home from a bachelorette party on Sunday when they saw an apartment on fire.
Oh, my gosh.
So one of them called for help while the other broke in, pulled this guy out, and saved his life. I don't know if you've ever walked home from a bachelorette party, Virginia, but I can't imagine you were in hero mode.
No. I mean, I'm lucky if I have both my shoes going home from a bachelorette party.
Crazy.
Wow, those girls are awesome.
Well, listen to this. Scientists are saying that we may evolve some awful features because of how we use our phones. The scientists are saying the future human may have bigger neck muscles to compensate for the poor posture of slouching over looking at your phone, a thicker skull to protect from radiation, and a smaller brain that is shrunk from leading a largely sedentary lifestyle. We don't have to remember directions, people's phone numbers, any information is right there in our palms.
Some scientists are predicting, too, that the human face, the forehead's going to get larger and wider. So are our eyes. They're going to be bigger, like an alien. Some people think we're evolving into aliens.
Maybe that's what happened. It was their smartphones that made them look that way. They used to look like us.
Look up that chart, what humans would look like in like 2,000 years. It's weird.
Well, these scientists are saying that in fewer than 100 years, humans may also be morphing to get claw-like hands to grip their phones. They say that we also could change to limit the amount of damaging light that our eyes are exposed to, so you'll have beady eyes like me.
It's already starting.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
This
Kevin.
is phone damage.
They got you.
Yeah, they say you could even get a second eyelid.
What?
Right.
That's not creepy.
I don't know if I'm cut out for the future, y'all.
They say it's simply a trade-off that comes with the many benefits of technology. In 100 years, a human being might look completely different because of our phones.
I think it's going to.
It's creepy.
Wow. Some other pretty fascinating stuff. There's a woman in Phoenix who went into cardiac arrest and died for 27 minutes. When she came back, she asked for a pen and paper after being resuscitated. She couldn't speak because she was intubated, had a little tube down her throat.
Yeah?
So she wrote in her cousin's journal, "It's real." The people in the room said, what's real? We got to know. She then wrote and pointed up to heaven with tears in her eyes. She went apparently and says that she saw heaven and it is the real deal. In her 27 minutes dead, she took a journey of heaven.
I'm liking this whacked out news. We got clawed hands. We got people talking to heaven.
Yeah.
Do you have a pizza story in there?
I can make one up for you.
I'd love
Just
it.
give us a Bigfoot and he can die happy.
I really could.
Let's end this journey.
It's
You'll
amazing.
find out about heaven real quick.
Yeah.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 through 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all priced thousands below retail now at offleaseonly.com. Don't pay more, go to offleaseonly.com. Watch for a crash in Broward County this morning. Nob Hill Road shut down between Griffin Road and the 595. Seek an alternate route through that area. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 379 WRMF.
Air conditioning problems? Call Lindstrom and save up to $1,400 on a qualifying Train AC system. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, what makes a great sale even greater? Greater discounts, Jim. And that's what Arrigo's doing.
It's a double dose of savings.
Arrigo's 30th anniversary celebration savings continue. Plus now get additional 4th of July savings.
Get new Rams up to 40% off MSRP during the 4th of July sales event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Select vehicles subject to prior sale. Amounts vary. All discounts, rebates, incentives apply to dealer plus tax, title, dealer, install option, $7.99 dealer fee plus qualify. See dealer for details.
Florida Community Bank is now Synovus, bringing our customers expanded locations and ATM access across the Southeast. We're still here to serve you. Still brewing the same pretty good coffee. Still greeting you with the same friendly faces. And still putting our communities first. So come say hi, West Palm Beach. FCB is now Synovus, the bank of here. Banking products are provided by Synovus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well, unfortunately, there's one thing I know all too much about, and that is getting older. Yeah, it happens. And when you do, yeah, your body changes pretty much every 5 years. You got to relearn yourself. The one thing that you will notice is you do get tired more frequently and easily. Big part of that is hormones. If you need energy because of the demands of your life and you're having a hard time getting the energy you need and you're just drinking more and more coffee or energy drinks, go with Wellington Anti-Aging and their hormone replacement therapy. It's amazing stuff. Those hormones, when you're in your teens and 20s, gave you boundless energy. You get them back, you can get the energy back, kick up your libido, and it'll also help you maintain lean muscle mass to chew away fat, have a better looking physique, and ultimately more confidence. It's what you want, it's what you need, and your insurance is likely going to pick up the tab, so you got nothing to lose. So look them up online today, WellingtonAntiAging.com. It's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
This holiday weekend, pack up the grill and put out your sparklers. This is one celebration you don't want to miss. Hurry into the Nissan July 4th sales event and save big on our tech-filled lineup, including Rogue, winner of the Consumer Guide Best Buy Award, Armada, Kelley Blue Book's lowest 5-year cost-to-own full-size SUV crossover, and Altima, an IIHS top safety pick. For a limited time, save up to $1,500 holiday bonus cash on top of existing offers on select models. Don't miss out. Like this holiday weekend, the Nissan July 4th sales event ends soon. Shop ChooseNissan.com and your local Nissan store today. for well-qualified buyers. $1,500 holiday bonus cash available on the 2019 Nissan Titan and 2019 Nissan Titan XD. Available on lease and purchase. Must take delivery from new dealer stock. Subject to residency restrictions. For more award information, visit kbb.com, iihs.org, and consumerguide.com. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer information. Offers end 7/8/19.
Cocktails and Karaoke is back. This time we're taking it to Brother Jimmy's at Rosemary Square.
There's so many food specials going to be going on. That smoked prime rib is delicious.
Cocktails and Karaoke, Brother Jimmy's is this Friday from 7 to 9.
With Dunkin' Go-Tos, you can get a great deal on 2 of your favorites, like 2 egg and cheese wraps for $2, 2 bagels with cream cheese and spread for $4, and 2 bacon and egg cheese croissants for $5. That's my go-to cents. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Exclusions apply.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Fun event coming up on Saturday, June 29th, the Summit of Speed. Yes, don't miss summer's fast day of racing. 14 exciting horse races, 5 major stakes in the Breeders' Cup. Win and you're in, Princess Rooney. Plus a $14 million Prestige Import Supercar Showcase and 2 official NASCAR vehicles from Homestead Miami Speedway. And if you're looking for an upscale dining experience with front row seats to the races, oh yes, just join everybody at 10 Palms Restaurant for a brunch you won't believe. Just 50 bones, crab legs, peeling shrimp, and 3 carving stations. Hit up their website, gulfstreampark.com.
Want to keep your AC from conking out? At your local 1-hour air conditioning and heating, we recommend an AC tune-up, ASAP. It can help pinpoint potential problems and even extend the life of your air conditioning system. How's that for a comforting thought? Right now, get cool savings on an AC tune-up. Call 855-1-HOUR.
Your comfort is just a call away. Call 1-HOUR.
Terms and conditions may apply. Call for details. Independently owned and operated. Licensed in the respective state or county.
It is the summer of Bremen. What that means for you, some great cars await with some great prices too. At Bremen BMW, get exceptional lease and finance offers on every BMW in stock. Talking about the new 3 Series, the X7 SAV, and the all-new 7 Series. You want to get right now with Club Bremen benefits and access to the best events in Palm Beach. You got 2 centers of excellence to check out in West Palm Beach and Jupiter for that world-class experience. It's online too at BremenBMW.com.
Hurricane Florence, I got about 1.5 feet of water downstairs.
Flood damage to your home and belongings can be devastating. Recovering might feel overwhelming, but with flood insurance, you have peace of mind knowing that you can rebuild and get back to doing the things you love.
My insurance agent was great. I got the check very quickly. I don't know what I would do without flood insurance.
Call your insurance agent or learn more at floodsmart.gov/storm. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
Right now at T-Mobile, get an awesome iPhone XR on us when you bring your family over and trade in your old device. Because whether you have mom, dad, or a friend on your mind, it's a gift so bold and brilliant, you'll want to keep it for yourself. Most importantly, it's on us in 6 vibrant colors. Plus, with unlimited everything from T-Mobile, the awesome iPhone XR will have everyone snapping, streaming, and sharing to their heart's content all year long. But don't wait, it's only for a limited time. So visit a store or call 1-800-T-Mobile and get iPhone XR on us.
If congested, customers using more than 50 gigs per month may notice reduced speeds due to prioritization. Video at 480p via 24 monthly bill credits for well-qualified customers plus tax. Qualifying trade-in, port-in, service, and finance agreement required. Contact us before canceling or credit stop and remaining balance due. 64 gigs, 0 down plus $31.25 per month for 24 months. Pre-credit price $749.99, 0% APR. One offer per account.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit, 36 months, 0 security, 4463 due at signing, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Entry period ends September 3rd, 2019, must be 18 years of age or older to enter or win. For full official rules, see GrecoCars.com/summer switch. Offers expire month end.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go to Greco Mazda before you make a $10,000 mistake. During the Greco Mazda Summer Switch, take the $10,000 test drive. That's right, test drive any new Mazda and enter to win $10,000. Then switch into a new 2019 Mazda 3 Base or 2019 Mazda CX-5 Sport. Lease them, your choice, $179 a month. Or lease a new 2018 Mazda 6 Sport, only $209 a month with 0 down. So go to Greco Mazda and take a test drive to win $10,000. $1,000 only during the summer switch at Greco Mazda of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton.
We'll save you thousands. We guarantee it.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Thousands of vehicles, priced thousands below retail. Trades wanted. Off Lease Only Palm Beach on Congress just north of Forest Hill. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
You ever have a boss make a comment to you that you thought was completely out of line?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I figured, and sometimes bosses can be, and I think in today's environment, you've got to tread lightly. You've got to be careful. Now, you still got to be the boss, and you've got to uphold certain standards, but tact is very necessary to make sure you don't step in something that you shouldn't. And the question here, did Amanda's boss step out of line? And what he decided to bring to her attention. So, Amanda, give me a little bit of the backstory here with your boss and what is going on with him or her.
It's a her, actually.
Okay.
So basically, I mean, I don't even know what brought this up. I'm a really, really hard worker, and I've even been putting in, several extra hours a day. I did it 2 different days last week. I, did 2 different separate, work, social function things on my own time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was like really, really shocked when at the end of the week, my boss called me into her office, and then she told me that she basically had something uncomfortable to talk to me about.
Okay.
So, of course, I freaked out right away because I was like, thinking I'm going to get fired or something.
Right, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Scared at first. Basically, she had the nerve to comment on my appearance and said that I didn't look, put together enough. And, went on to say, that she didn't feel like my clothes were washed, and it was really bizarre. I assured her that, of course, my clothes are washed. I never wear my clothes more than once without having them laundered.
Okay.
And then she asked me about my personal hygiene and said that I could look cleaner and smell better.
Oh,
I mean,
geez.
it was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
Okay.
And she ended the conversation by telling me that this was not a request. I'm quoting. And I don't know what to say. I mean, I can assure you that I do not smell. And
Okay. Well, do you
not
shower? You said you wash your clothes pretty much every time after you wear them. Do you shower like every day?
I mean, every so often I skip a day. I mean, doesn't everybody skip a day here and there? But, I mean, I certainly use deodorant, and my hair is washed, the night before, if that's the case.
Virginia, do you skip a day?
I never skip a day. I would never, ever skip a day.
I didn't think DeQuesta ever skipped a day.
Yeah, well, it's rules. You can't.
Yeah.
Every day. You must be bathed every 8 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so you do every now and then skip, but you don't feel like you have any kind of body odors that your boss should be addressing?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I keep deodorant in my bag. I mean, I don't know. I felt like I was being bullied, honestly. Like, I feel like she's picking on me. She doesn't like me.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like maybe I should take it to ER, to the HR people, just because, I don't know. It, like I said, I felt bullied, and I mean, especially the fact that I've been pulling all of these extra hours.
Okay.
I don't know. I felt like it took a lot of nerve.
Okay.
Oh,
I
by the
can't
way,
imagine.
I sent you a photo of the outfit that I was wearing. So
instead of working those extra hours, you could be showering.
Well, I think, Amanda, you feel like you shower enough.
I was just
correct?
kidding, Amanda, I swear.
Yeah. I mean, again, if I didn't shower that morning, it's because I showered the night before.
Okay. All right. Well, I sent you guys the photo that Amanda sent us of the outfit that she was wearing. Virginia, what is your take on that? And because I think ultimately the question here is, and maybe this might happen. I've heard about this stuff happening before too. Sometimes weird passive aggressive things happen. Sometimes with women who have female employee bosses, and they feel like she's picking me out and picking on me, and this is unfair. And this is a kind of work environment that is hostile and I shouldn't have to be in.
Question though, is a boss allowed to go up to their employees if, okay, let's say I was looking all messy and I had a stain on my shirt, which could happen. Is Leo allowed to come up to me and say, Jaybird, you need to go ahead and change your outfit, blah, blah, blah? Are bosses allowed to say that? Comment if you don't look all nice and presentable.
I've had bosses that have said it before. I mean, I worked, in radio sales, and it was very impressed upon each and every person on the team that you better look the part. We had a female boss that made sure that all of us had pantyhose on. You had to look clean, your shoes, from everything. Like, everything had to be on point.
My question is, are you allowed to do that, or are you soft as an employee if maybe you aren't looking that great and your boss says something to you? See what I'm saying?
Well, I think when is the boss right and when is the boss being ridiculous? And that might be the best question here with Amanda. I think bosses do have that authority, especially if you're in the kind of job where you have to have presentation be a big part of what you do, sales and the such. But when is it maybe a boss is just a little too picky? It's like, okay, we're not in the military. I understand looking good and presentable, but is this not looking good? So if you're looking at this outfit, this is pretty much, she took it off, went home, folded it up, laid it out, took a photo, snapped it, and took it to us, a picture of it. But from what you can see, Virginia, what are you thinking about that outfit? Does that look like a proper business outfit?
I mean, it doesn't look bad. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you're supposed to be dressy, then I don't think maybe it's not dressy enough for her.
Okay.
Because it does look to be like a hot pink kind of sweatshirty with the zipper up. Like, it's like a hoodie, but a collared hoodie, if that makes sense. And then it's got what appears to be slacks, dress slacks, and then a women's Oxford shirt under it.
Okay.
So
it doesn't. It looks like my gym teacher had to go to traffic court. That's kind of what it looks like to me.
Boss.
Okay. Does that cut it in a lot of professional environments?
I
Gym
think
teacher going to traffic court.
If she wants you to look dressy, I don't know if that's going to cut it.
Okay.
If your job has a customer service angle to it where you're the face of the company and she wants you to be more dressed up, the pink hoodie kind of thing might not fly with her.
When is a boss allowed to say something? So if it was a comment about her, oh, I want to see some more skin. I want to. If the boss was hitting on somebody and made it sexual, they would get in trouble, especially in today's day and age.
Kind of a weird dance, and I mean, it could be,
She's claiming her feelings are hurt. There's all. She goes on social media and blasts her boss. She's gonna have people on her side.
I don't think that a boss. I think it would be very tough for a boss to ask their employee, barring someone who owns a strip club, to say dress more provocatively. I don't think you could do that in any line of work, but I think a boss pretty much is always entitled to say you need to dress more professional, you have to have your clothes pressed, or I just don't like that style. That realistically could happen, and the question is, when does a boss overstep their bounds? Because I think they do have the right to say something about your wardrobe.
But let's say...
And especially your hygiene. If you're smelling and they're getting complaints, they've got to deal with it, right?
Right.
But let's say this girl makes a blog and it starts to go viral, and the whole narrative is, my boss embarrassed me. My boss made me feel terrible. I can't believe a position of power should never talk to someone like that. And it starts to get some heat. Again,
we're kind of here right now.
My question is, are bosses even allowed to say anything without getting in trouble? Are we at that point?
I don't know. I mean, I think the way the boss wants everybody that works there to look is important if she is a face representing the company to others. Now, if you sit in a cubicle all day and you answer phones and you don't have any other customer service interaction face-to-face with people, I think it's different.
Then the boss can't say anything then?
I think if you're in a cubicle and you don't see people, it's not that big of a deal.
I think the boss can always dictate the wardrobe. And if the boss is saying something, the boss... if you don't like it, you probably got to find another job.
So it's okay for them to comment about cleanliness and being neat and looking prim and proper.
Yeah.
But if it starts to get anywhere, well, I want to see some more. That is
I think
the line.
that would be where you step in it as a boss, is if you ask them, unless you own a strip club, to ask them to dress more provocative.
Or even on the other level, where a woman wears something and the boss comes up and says, you need to cover that up. That's way too revealing. That can also get you in trouble these days.
But that will happen a lot.
Absolutely.
But
That
that'll
does happen.
My wife works in a place where, yes, you have to, in fact, they have guidelines. You have to have skirts so long, you have to have this covered up and that covered up.
And the employee can't come back and say, you are shaming
They'll
me.
say don't work here.
Okay. All right. And they're legally protected.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, think about it. Do you want to impress your boss or not? They always say, dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Mm-hmm.
We could all learn a lesson from Suits, who showed up here as an intern in a 3-piece suit, and then not too long after that was hired as an employee. He made a great impression, and a lot of times what you're wearing speaks for you before you do.
We are just
the job he wants doesn't need a suit. So what is Suit telling us about his
But he
life
is
in radio?
saying, look, I'm going to be the CEO one day, and I'm dressing like it. And I think that is super impressive.
And by the way, me and Denny's are the one that hired Suits, and we told him to wear the suit because we thought it'd be great for his character.
I think it's great for him. I
Yeah.
think it's great for people to dress above their pay grade, above where they are now, with
Okay.
aspirations of, hey, one day I want to be in a suit because it's required and all of my peers wear
Doesn't
one.
sound like you're leaning on Amanda going to HR and trying to rat the boss out.
I would not.
But Kev, we're living in a time now, Kev, when anybody has any kind of position of power, if they say something you don't like, you can now say, you've hurt my feelings, I don't feel good about that, and you can make a big deal about that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, does Amanda have a case here? I'll post that up. It'll be on all of our social media sites. We'll get it up on the Instagram and the Facebook and all that. You can see and judge for yourself. If you were wearing that and your boss was like, you need to dress better, would you be like going, what the heck? What's wrong with this? Is there something wrong with what Amanda's wearing? Or is she totally entitled? Is the boss just picking her out and then bullying her? I don't know that the boss can bully employees.
But is that bullying? Let's say, and I have no idea.
Talking about her smell, talking about her outfits, and it's not warranted.
What if she smells, though, Kev? That's what I'm saying. What if the boss is trying to come from a place of love? Of course, we're getting the perspective of a hurt feelings because her feelings are hurt. But what if there's truth to it? We don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, what we have is the photo. We can't get the smell of Amanda, but we can see what she was wearing. So you can go check that out and then get back to us, 877-979-WRMF. Call or text us here, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/KVJ Show.
There is no better night's sleep out there than a night's sleep on a Sleep Number bed. They really will change the way you sleep. They adjust for you in the middle of the night because they sense your movements, and the bed helps you sleep better.
When I was locked out of my house last night, that's all I could think about was, I just want to be in my bed. I keep my number at 100, Kev. What about you?
I do a 40 on mine. It is one of the best things. I've slept a lot better. I track my sleep with the Sleep Number app, so I know how I'm doing, and I perform better. I'm happier. Life is better when you're sleeping well, and Sleep Number will do that for you.
Come in right now during the lowest prices of the season, where a Queen Sleep Number 360 C4 smart bed is now just $12.99. You save $400, but it's only for a limited time.
Yeah, I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Check them out, the mall at Wellington Green.
You need this bed in your life. Go lay in it. Let them do your Sleep Number mapping. You will fall in love, and make sure you tell them that the KVJ Show sent you in.
It's gonna be free right about now.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, visiting the Bahamas is a breeze. For a limited time, book a Bahamas cruise from just $249. Choose from 3-, 4-, and 5-day itineraries with a stop at Norwegian's private island, Great Stirrup Key. Paradise is just an island hop away from Miami.
Right about now.
Book now and enjoy free unlimited open bar and more. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or call 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Feel free. Pricing per person. Taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. Ships registry, Bahamas and USA.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit, 10,000 miles per year, 0 security, expires 6/30/19.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go to Greco Kia and make the switch to a new Forte, just $159 a month during the Greco Kia Summer Switch. That's right, make the switch to a new Kia for less than $200 a month. It's Kia's Summer Sticker Sales Event, where you'll lease a new 2019 Kia Forte LXS, just $159 a month, only $3069 due. A new 2019 Sorento LX, $239 a month, $3593 due, both 36 months. Or take a test drive in the all-new 2020 award-winning Kia Telluride, now in stock and ready for immediate delivery. So go to Greco Kia for new Fortes, just $159 a month, Sorrentos $239 a month, or take a test drive in the all-new Telluride. Only during the Summer Switch at Greco Kia of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton.
We'll save you thousands. We guarantee it.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein with another edition of Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 3, insurance companies are not your friends. They are not your good neighbors, and you are definitely not in good hands. Insurance companies fight every day to not pay claims. They don't want you to get a lawyer, but they have lawyers. So what should you do? Hire someone who is really on your side right now. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing from July 12th through July 24th. Now come and witness one of humanity's greatest achievements, Denny's. Experience the newly transformed Apollo Saturn V Center and learn where our journey into space takes us next. Visit KennedySpaceCenter.com and plan your visit today.
With the power, speed, and precision of a United States aircraft carrier, Aztil Squadron of over 100 trucks are fighting for your freedom.
402, expected approach time 32.
Freedom from the sweltering South Florida heat. Visit AzTilAC.com right now to schedule your $28 complete tune-up.
99, take overhead, Mother Angel 7.
Call 888-729-8452. One of the largest ream dealers in the nation. Aztil Air Conditioning. Boots on the ground in the battle against heat and humidity.
You know, the great thing about MD Now is they are open 365 days a year, including holidays from 8 to 8, and a physician is always on site. And no appointment is ever necessary with MD Now. They love to get you in and get you out, too, super fast. Find the location nearest you, mymdnow.com.
It's Mattress Firm's 4th of July sale, and we're celebrating with our free event. Get free bed accessories like a free adjustable bed base, 2 free memory foam pillows, and a free mattress protector when you take home your new bed for just $7.99. That's a value of over $850, absolutely free. And on top of that, you can save up to $400 on the best mattress brands store-wide. Hurry in, your budget stretches further at Mattress Firm.
Offer valid with qualifying purchase. Restrictions apply. Valid at participating locations only. For offer details, visit mattressfirm.com/sale.
Hey, Gracie, did the guys go to lunch without me?
Yeah, they went to Bud's Chicken and Seafood to get the lunch bunch.
Buds!
They don't invite you because you make those weird sounds.
I love Buds.
Taste Buds. Taste the difference.
If you've been injured on the job, you may be having problems with your workers' compensation insurance company. I'm Philip Feldman from the law office of Anajar and Levine. If you're interested in a lump sum settlement, call me at 1-800-747-3733.
Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
This hour's music is brought to you by Subway.
Subway now delivers your favorite sub, salad, or signature wraps straight to your door. Go to subway.com/delivers to order with Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash, or Postmates. Delivery available in selected areas. See subway.com/delivers for details.
Do you need more KVJ Show? Find everything KVJ at kvjshow.com.
We're kind of breaking down the complaint Amanda got from her boss saying that she needs to look more presentable at work and also questioned her about her hygiene. Now, she felt like maybe the tone and what he was saying to her, like she was singled out and is kind of being bullied a little bit. And she's wanting to know if she should take this issue to HR at her company. Say, look, I just don't feel comfortable with my boss and what he's saying to me. I think it's a little bit out of line. Now, some of the texts and comments that we got, somebody said, I was a restaurant manager for 10 years and I had to have the hygiene conversation several times. One thing that I notice is that people who have a body odor issue, for the most part, are completely unaware of it. And she said, I don't stink. Like, I don't know why he's saying something. So,
but yeah, you may not realize what's going on. If somebody's looking at you and they can tell that you're dirty and they smell you, you may not know, but they do.
It's kind of like when smokers don't realize they smell like cigarette smoke, and they do. You can always tell when a smoker's been out there puffing. They walk in, and they leave a trail. They really do.
I'm so sensitive to it now. I can smell it like instantly when somebody walks in the room.
I can,
even
too.
if they're not smoking anymore.
It doesn't even have to be that long of them smoking either. They can light up for a second, and I smell it.
Mm-hmm. She's thinking maybe it's because her boss is a female. She's a female. Is there that thing going on?
I mean, it could be anything, but I mean, judging from the outfit, which we all see on the Instagram, I see the picture of it, it's posted.
Yeah.
It is a little bit on the frump side.
And listen, when someone tells you you smell, it doesn't feel good. It's going to make you feel bad. You're going to get your feelings hurt. But if you smell, I mean, I think
She's doing you a favor, and look, it's tough love. It's probably hard to hear, but, I mean, sometimes you have to hear it. And the boss, look at it like they're helping you, not hurting you.
Well, a couple of the comments, even on the Instagram posts, Melissa said, I think the brightness of the color might be too bold of a tone. You got to tone it down a little bit. Michael said, that shirt is next level wrinkled, too.
Yeah, it looks frumpy. It just, I mean...
I got in trouble at that fancy golf course. I was really hungover running late. And
Shocker.
I had the most wrinkled shit. This is a 5-star fancy club.
Oh, we know.
They sent me home. Like, no, go home and come back. Yeah.
Well, is there a legit complaint here, or is it just a female boss that is trying to keep Amanda down and bullying her? Ashley's on here from Coconut Creek. What is the things you've noticed with female bosses, Ashley?
I notice with female bosses that they tend to, when they select people, whether you're an assistant or somebody that's on their team, you tend to represent that station. And I work for a corporate office, and I work for somebody who is very high up in command. And she dresses to the nines. She's very old school. She's always impeccably dressed. And as a female that's on her team, I don't know if it's something that was, subconscious in her selection, but, she's a pretty intelligent woman, so I get that she probably does this because she wants to select people that are going to, I guess, make her look good because she knows that they represent her. And somebody that she's not going to have to worry about them, embarrassing her, especially before the board, the board of directors. I mean, again, I'm not sure what this person's position is in within her company or what they even do. It's one thing if you work for, some kind of a rescue thing for dogs or something, but if you're working in a corporate office, you kind of have to know. You walk around an office and you see the other females in the office and you see what the standard is, and you try to match that standard.
Yeah, and apparently that's not going on here.
And I'm one that hates dress codes, but if there's a dress code, it is what it is. Sometimes you're good luck trying to change it.
Right, and if you're in a professional environment like a lawyer's office, let's say, you can't be frumpy and unclean. They're not going to want that presented to all these potential clients. There's thousands and thousands of dollars on the line here, and if you don't look like you can handle things...
What happens if it's... Because is every female great at fashion?
No.
And what happens if you're not and you're working in a field where you're like going, well, you need to have better fashion sense? Be like, well, I'm not in the fashion industry. Like, okay, how can... You're bullying me because I apparently don't have the same fashion sense that you do.
So fashion is different than smelly.
I agree, but she is talking about, I'm specifically talking about, she said Amanda needs to look more presentable. Her outfit is not appropriate in that respect.
Again, that's not, I don't think that's fashion. That's more of a dress code kind of a thing. Maybe she's not crushing it with the dress code. I think the smelling is probably the real bad thing here.
And if you don't maybe know exactly, what fashion-wise you should do, since this boss is giving you the advice, maybe say to her, okay, direct me where to go. There are plenty of places you can go online for help putting together outfits for every body type. In fact, they'll send them right to your house.
Yeah.
And it'll have everything from the shirt to the pants to the shoes to the purse to the scarf to the earrings. You can
wear this.
You can buy whole ensembles. Like, you can go to Nordstrom, and they have personal shoppers that'll help you for free put outfits together.
And there's plenty of places to shower, too.
Yes.
One text said, this, quote, hostile work environment crap is nonsense. It's a job. People need to stop being babies and realize you're not entitled to your job. You have a responsibility to be a good employee. Not everything is harassment.
I agree with that statement.
I do, too. I really do. I mean, she's lucky to have a job, and her boss is trying to help her be better.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to see the photo, it's on Instagram. It's on Facebook. Go sign up. Just look for the KVJ Show to see it right now. Yeah, baby. All right. Well, last night we had a dinner with our CEO, the new company, and it was lovely. We had a good time. Everything was stress-free and easy until Jaybird went to go home and then realized that he was locked out of his apartment.
Oh,
it happens.
Didn't get in for about another 2-3 hours, something like that.
Yeah, it took a minute.
so you went to bed at midnight and then woke up at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, I'm real tired. Actually, I didn't really even sleep.
So he and Denny's apparently had a little bit of time to kill. So for whatever reason, they decided to have some interesting deep dive discussions, Virginia. And they present this question to us today. If you had to fight a perfect clone of yourself, how do you defeat you? What is your strategy?
I mean, we're talking identical version of Vicious V. We know she's crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's established.
We know she's carrying a knife.
Yeah.
It's probably 2.
And a taser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a new taser. My taser crapped out.
Don't let the people know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a taser. No, I want that taser. That's the gun that I have to have a permit to carry, but I know a guy I can get it illegal.
Oh, that's good to know.
So have fun with those emails, Kev.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Legal tasers.
Someone sent Denny's a text about worst advice ever given from the KVJ show. They're talking about how Virginia was teaching people how to sneak drinks into establishments. Oh, yeah, and into schools.
What did I drink at school?
You were given a tutorial on how to sneak your drinks into school.
Schools? I don't think I snuck drinks into school.
I think you're talking about a recital or a play. Your words.
I've never snuck a drink into a school.
How about a school recital?
At an auditorium off-site one time I did.
I think that was the story.
Now we're like,
it was a dance recital at a private auditorium. I don't think that counts as a school.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm not hating on you. Drink them if you got them.
Okay, if you had to fight a perfect clone of yourself, how do you defeat you? What is your strategy?
I know.
I can't fight. My clone couldn't fight either. So this is going to be,
I think you go right for the hair. You try to rip off the new hair on the clone. He's not going to know what to do.
I don't know.
I think it's a great idea.
Were you guys high when you came up with this question?
You know they were.
Oh.
Let's see. They're sitting on the porch waiting for the locksmith to get there.
Let's set the stage of this conversation.
I wonder what they were doing.
Let's get Denny's in here. I want to hear what this thing sounded like.
I'll tell you,
man.
I'll tell you
what
what.
Would you do if you're fighting a clone of you?
He may have locked his keys in his house, but he didn't lock his weed in his house.
He doesn't have a spare key, but he's got spare weed.
Denny's, they are typecasting us, and I don't think I appreciate
So
that.
what does this conversation sound like, by the way, when you guys were talking about fighting a clone of yourself?
We talk about so much stuff. I mean, it just kind of flows, baby.
It's one of the rapid fire topics we hit.
Me and him did a podcast. It was only supposed to go 5 minutes long. We looked down. It was an hour and 45 minutes. Like, damn, we've gone way too long.
An hour 45?
It was a long podcast.
5 minutes?
It was supposed to be 5 minutes long.
What is this?
We just get going,
We get off on side topics.
Yeah, we just flow. He's my yin. I'm his yang.
Okay.
That's how it all starts.
So what did you say for this topic here, Denny's, about fighting a perfect clone of yourself? How do you defeat you?
It's tough. That's what I was saying. If you have to fight a clone, you know everything that's going to happen. It's very tough to tackle yourself. So you'd have to do something that you think your clone or something that you wouldn't do normally.
Would be uncharacteristic.
Uncharacteristic would be the only way I think you could get around it.
I take my clone up to like the 15th story. My clone, like, you're not going up there. You're scared of heights. There's no way you're going up. Wait a minute, what's going on?
But could you get yourself up there? Don't you have to crawl?
Secret whiskey.
Now you need my skills of sneaking it in.
I do. It's full circle.
It does all come full circle.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Free money, free money. Get free money just for taking a test drive at West Palm Beach Kia. It's the $5 test drive event. Take a drive and get your 5. Plus, right now, we're paying up to $6,000 for all trades. It's Kia's summer sticker sales event. Buy now with 0 down and make no payments for 90 days. That's 0 down and no payments for 3 months on any new Kia. Plus, every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Credit concerns? Visit our credit clinic for help with fast and easy credit approvals. Or just stop by for a test drive. Take a drive and get your 5. It's the $5 test drive event. Stop by for your free money at West Palm Beach Kia on Military Trail, just south of Southern Boulevard, or westpalmbeachkia.com. With approved credit, interest accrues from date of purchase. Excludes tax, title, license, and registration fees. Expires 6/30/19.
You know, I love the Ocean Potion sunscreens. They smell good. They're good for your skin. Even my picky children, who absolutely hate being sprayed down with sunscreen, and they squint their eyes and try to hit me while I'm doing it, even they love Ocean Potion. This stuff smells amazing. You're going to love the scent, and you're going to love the way that it helps your skin. Now, not only does it give you, of course, that broad spectrum protection that you need from the sun's harmful rays, but it's got all these wonderful ingredients in it that are actually really good for your skin. Algae extracts, deep sea minerals, aloe vera, antioxidants. I am super picky about what I put on my skin, and so this product is impressive to me. I've done the research on it. Elevate your sunscreen game. Go do the research. OceanPotion.com. You're going to love wearing it. I've started wearing it actually on my arms and my chest because it is so bright, the sun in South Florida. We need to protect ourselves. Ocean Potion is the way to go. I grabbed it at Walmart. They've got it at Walgreens. Grab yours today. OceanPotion.com.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee. Example stock number M972388. Financing for a limited term with approved credit. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Entry period ends September 3rd, 2019. Must be 18 years of age or older to enter or win. For full official rules, see GrecoCars.com/summer switch. Offers expire month end.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
If you're looking for a Mazda certified pre-owned vehicle that's built to last, go to Greco Mazda. Only the best maintained late model Mazdas make the cut thanks to a rigorous 160-point inspection, backed by an additional 12-month, 12,000-mile limited warranty, a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and 24-hour roadside assistance, with prices starting from $99.99 and as low as 1.4% APR financing. Plus, during the summer switch, take a test drive and enter to win $10,000. So for a Mazda certified pre-owned vehicle that's built to last, go to Greco Mazda of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton.
We'll save you thousands. We guarantee it.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Summertime tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
If you're topping off your burger with grilled onions and blue cheese, pair your work of art with a spicy Malbec.
Nothing beats a buttery Chardonnay with grilled corn on the cob. I'm ready to find you the perfect bottle of white for your next get-together.
Pack up the cooler for this weekend. We've got canned wine and beer ready to throw on ice.
Whether you're hosting or just bringing the wine, Total Wine & More has you covered with 8,000 wines, 3,000 spirits, and 2,500 beers at always low prices. Cheers! Summertime tips and fun facts from Paul, Kristen, and Dexter at Total Wine & More.
Want to be the favorite guest at the cookout this weekend? Bring a sweet Moscato with your homemade cherry pie.
Firing up the grill? Cool down with sangria. White or red? We've got recipes for both.
Wine is made in virtually every country in the world, and I'm ready to give you a tour to find the right one.
Whether you're hosting or just bringing the wine, Total Wine & More has you covered with 8,000 wines, 3,000 spirits, and 2,500 beers at always low prices. Cheers!
Johnny, what makes a great sale even greater? Greater discounts, Jim. And that's what Arrigo's doing.
It's a double dose of savings.
Arrigo's 30th anniversary celebration savings continue. Plus now get additional 4th of July savings.
Get new Jeeps up to $10,000 off MSRP during the 4th of July sales event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Select vehicles announced vary. All discounts, rebates, incentives applied to dealer plus tax, tag time, and dealer install option. $7.99 dealer fee. Must qualify. See dealer for details.
Flood damage to your home and your belongings can be devastating. When your house is filled with water, it's hard to see how you will recover. But with flood insurance, you can get back to your normal routine more quickly. Flood insurance helps cover the cost of repairs to your home, helps replace personal belongings, and allows you to get your life back to normal. Call your insurance agent or learn more at floodsmart.gov/storm. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
Why are more people making the move to the new Land Rover Treasure Coast? Because it's different here. Our service is open 6 days with no waiting. Sales is open every day and will deliver to your home or office. Why? Because you deserve the best.
New 2019 Land Rover Discovery Sport SE, $349 a month or 1.9% financing.
Land Rover Treasure Coast on US 1 just north of Midway Road.
36-month lease, $39.95 total due. 0 security deposit plus tax with approved credit. Financing on select models.
With Dunkin' Go-Tos, you can get a great deal on 2 of your favorites for $2, $4, or $5. In my opinion, it's a pretty tough deal to beat. That's my go-to sense. America runs on Dunkin'.
How about saving a bunch of money on your next car? Okay, this is the way you need to purchase your next vehicle. Offleaseonly.com. They've got thousands of cars, and what they do is they price them below retail. Yeah, below that Kelley Blue Book value. So when you go in there, you're like, wow, how is this possible? Well, they sell so many of them. They have a massive inventory. That's how they do it. They've got an inventory in Palm Beach County. They've got a huge location in Broward, one in Miami, one in Orlando. They move more pre-owned cars than anybody else because they price them to move. And right now, register to win $1,000 a day towards your purchase. Go to offleaseonly.com.
Look at you listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.
Well, Toy Story 4 is doing a pretty good job at the box office. They're a little disappointed with the fact that it brought in about $50 million less than what they thought it could or should be making. But yesterday we were talking about toys and what we used to play with as kids. It wasn't even anything you had to buy. Anything from cardboard boxes to make forts with, to rock sticks, the paper towel roll when it's empty, how fun that was. Yeah, you got a younger kid, you're all good. I mean, if you're trying to keep them entertained here during the summertime, there are a lot of creative things you can do. Luckily, Jaybird and Denny's going to be putting together a series of videos with some ideas for what to do with your kids here if you're trying to get frustrated or confused here in the summertime about what to do with them.
And maybe I'm thinking too big, but I'm seeing volumes 1 through 5 on this baby. This is going to be something I really sink my teeth in.
Well, you let me know if you need to borrow some kids as props.
I'm letting you know right now, I need kid props.
You can have them all day.
Okay.
I'll go to the spa.
I got to tell you, Mags is I mean, so is Rocco. He's young, but Mags is the best to work with.
She's a performer.
She is, but she's kind of almost at that age where it starts aging out a little bit. I think the big concern is where Virginia's talking about a 3 to 4 year old going all the way up till around the age 13, 14.
Cannon is perfect.
Yeah, Cannon would be somebody to use. Rocco, we could use him. We'll just have to bleep him out.
Absolutely. And we could use Mags. There's a thing I want to use Mags for, kind of like the teenager that doesn't want to do these kind of games. She's going to kind of play the, I don't want to do that kind of. It's a role for her.
Okay.
Acting, huh?
Yeah, acting.
You're directing?
Yes.
Okay.
She can help.
By the way, KVJ horror movie is about to be starting filming real soon, so get those acting chops ready.
Wow, okay.
Oh, Kevin Ralston.
Exciting stuff. That means the show goes on hold for 3 months.
Do we have a script?
It does not. We don't have to do the movie if you don't want to.
Just kidding. There is a list of the top 15 best-selling toys in history. What would you say is the number one best-selling toy?
Is it that Slinky?
Nope.
Slinky is not in the top 15, oddly enough. Didn't
Bird,
make it.
Only
Yep.
talking about jumping jacks.
Talking about jumping jacks?
Jumping jacks is an exercise.
No,
you
not jumping
bonehead.
jack. Not jumping jack. What's the?
You need to do some jumping jacks.
What's the one? Hold on.
Can you jumping jack out of
no,
here?
Stop it.
It's your dumb comment.
Hold on. What's the one? Not Apple Jack. That's the cereal. Oh, I hate when I don't know things.
Are you okay?
No.
It's just Jax.
Just Jax?
Yeah.
Jax, Kev?
Okay.
All that.
It's just Jax?
Uh-huh.
Where you throw the ball and then you grab the poinky thing?
I think.
Yeah, grab the jacks.
I loved that game.
The poinky thing.
Yeah, that did not make the top 15. Number one of all time best-selling toy in history is Barbie.
Barbie.
Yep.
Bird.
Yep.
Star Wars figures. Original.
Okay, I'll give you 3 guesses to get in there. Star Wars, Jaybird gets a point at number 13.
Okay.
Right, Jaybird has got one. Back to Virginia. You get a guess, but you get 3 strikes. You both have 1 strike already. Jaybird has 1 point.
This one's for you, Rocco. Show me Hot Wheels.
Gonna go with
Matchbox cars.
Okay, Hot Wheels Matchbox Cars survey says
Okay.
yes. That is number 8. on the list. Nice work there, Virginia. Back to you, Jaybird. We'll see who can win this game here. Top 15 best-selling toys in history. What else is on the list here, Jaybird?
The witch cannot beat me in a toy game. Let me see.
Hey, you literally have toys all over your house, and you don't have a child to speak of.
I don't. The only child that I have is myself.
If there's an expert in toys, it should be you, Jaybird.
It's definitely not
Find one
G.I. Joe.
apiece.
G.I. Joe's too... show me... Transformers!
Jaybird is going to go with Transformers. Survey says... No, that's 2 strikes for you. Virginia, back to you. You've still got 2 strikes here. Top 15 best-selling toys in history. What else is in the top 15? What do you think, Virginia?
Show me Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cube, survey says yes. Virginia gets herself another point. That's number 14 on the list of the best toys. Jaybird, you only have 1 strike left here, and you're already down 1.
I feel real confident.
Yes.
MPH. Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head to stay in the game, Jaybird. Yes!
You did it,
Mr.
MPH.
Potato Head, number 11.
I've never heard anybody call him MPH.
That's what we call it back in Lake Park.
Okay. Virginia, what do you think here? Top 15 best-selling toys in history. What else is on this list here?
Show me Silly Putty.
Ooh.
Silly Putty. Number 5, yes.
Oh, gosh.
Virginia has got 3, Jaybird with 2. Again, you face elimination if you don't get one in the top 15 here, Jaybird. All right. What do you think?
Only talking about Legos.
Oh, he comes
Talking
hard.
about Legos. Yes.
Yes. That's a good one.
Very nice. And the judges actually just reviewed, and you had said Transformers earlier?
Yes, sir.
Transformers is on the list at number 6. So look at this. You have actually immediately taken a 1-point lead over Virginia, just like that.
Oh, witchy woman.
Okay, we're getting down here to the end. You both have 1 strike. Jaybird has 4. You have 3, Virginia. Another toy in the top 15. Best-selling ever.
Show me Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Did you just say Silly Putty?
They're
Yes, you
different.
They are, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Play-Doh. Okay.
Are
Virginia.
you really going to argue that they're not the same thing?
It's
again, you don't have kids.
Okay. Virginia, you are
Oh, see,
right there.
that's what you get for being so mean.
Catch these scissors.
You meanie baby.
Jaybird, you get this one right, you take the win here.
Oh, bird.
Oh,
If
boy.
you get this right, you will take the win and put this out of the reach of the witch. Top 15 best-selling toys in history. What do you think?
You know what? I'm going to go back on my word. Show me G.I. Joe.
Wow. Bold move. Does it pay off for a win for the biggest toys ever? G.I. Joe's number 7. Jaybird has taken the toy win.
Oh, gosh.
The king of toys.
I needed that win.
The king of toys. G.I. Joe is number 7 on the list.
Good. I'm glad that it's so high up.
Yeah. Some of the other ones here, you got the Yo-Yo, Easy Bake Oven, Radio Flyer, your Etch-a-Sketch, Hula Hoop, and Super Soaker.
I only need 2 more figures for the original 1982 G.I. Joe line. I think you just talked me into go buying it right now.
We need a girlfriend for you. So bad.
It's impressive
What
stuff.
is going on?
Kevin, it's impressive.
Okay. Hey, you want to go see Gwen Stefani in Las Vegas? You need this.
97.9 WRMF wants you to win the Gwen Stefani Just a Girl Vegas Flyaway. Enter the word
Chapel.
That's
Chapel.
at WRMF.com for your chance to win.
Got another chance to do it too. 11, 2, and 5 today. Before we get to the After the Show podcast, Jaybird has got his thought for the day coming up for you next on the KVJ Show.
Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something great. Go make a legacy. said, don't give up. It's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have hopes for a living, didn't know how, always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million, always had hope.
After the show podcast going to be coming up. Before we get to that, though, Jaybird, if you would, put life into perspective for us here with your thought.
Well, we started the show off talking about apologies. I think you brought that up during your your What's on My Mind
You
segment.
brought it up, and so did I.
So this one is kind of spawned from Virginia here. The best apology is changed behavior.
Oh, showing you mean it.
It's so hard, though. It's so hard.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jaybird. After the show podcast is going to be live on YouTube. Check it out. Just go to the KVJ show in just about 15 minutes.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF.